All right. Starting now. Let's check this ish out. Just gonna hear a little double speak for a bit. Starting now. There it is, people. There it is. Just gonna switch some stuff around here. Gonna move some stuff real quick. Do that. Pop that chat up there. There we go. We're streaming now, people. We got the Saturday Night BS Q&A. I've got some Mario Kart over there, right there. And we're just going to do it auto acceleration, auto steering. Just see what happens, you know. Because we're not really gaming right now, unless, I don't know, I might end up gaming if people don't show up or whatever. But, well, because I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just going to go off of this here. Might as well see what I am doing for a second. Let's race this King Boo, I suppose. Good as any. Guess we'll check the stats real quick. Will it let me do that? Want something that's good. Speed. Acceleration. Good mix of everything. That sounds pretty good. Okay. We're just gonna see what he does on his own, you know, because like, whatever, you know, it is what it is. Because this is 50 cc's, it's not like it's important at all. So we're just gonna see how it works. So, in the meantime, oh yeah, we're not even doing the freaking Grand Prix. We're just doing time trials. So it really doesn't matter, right? So let's give that a shot and see how that goes. Alright, just see what he does on his own. No interference from the player whatsoever. Just see what the CPU's best is. Oh. Maybe I can't do that for time trial? Okay, I guess it doesn't work for time trial. Let's do Grand Prix, I guess. Because you actually have to race in time trial. Like, you can't do that at all. Okay, Grand Prix. 50 cc's. King Boo. Alright, King Boo, let's see what you got here. Let's see what you got. And we'll get this started while we're waiting for it to do its thing. I'm just going to make sure it races on its own. It should. It should in theory. I was able to do it the other night. Not even going to pay attention to what's really going on. This is more for like visual stimulation for people that need it, you know. They don't want to just see me. They want to see something visual and flashy on the screen. And yeah, see, it's doing it. It's doing it, people. So it's even got the vibrations going on. The blue controller, the battery died for some reason, even though it's kind of weird. Because like, why would the battery on that die and this one still be going? But it is what it is, right? Okay. I need to invite a couple people here. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just sharing a couple dingies. I don't want it to do what you just... I want to tweet it. Okay, I want to tweeter it. There we go. Share a bit more. Gotta post this somewhere else here. I'll get the chat going in a bit. In case anybody shows up. There we go. 2 tips. Wonder what that's about. Oh. Yeah, latest products from Down Phoenix. Yeah, right now the only thing I'm selling right now is a freaking cell phone. Like, craziness. Okay. We'll just see how this goes. This will probably... I'll try to make this a every Saturday night kind of deal. I'll actually schedule it ahead of time so that people will actually know that I'm doing it. And if they want to stop by, they can plan for it. If not, then whatever. Still doing either way. Nobody's chatted yet. Doesn't seem like we got a viewer yet, but that's okay. That is quite okay, people. I'll assume it posted. I'm just gonna listen real quick to the stream, let it do some double speak. Oh yeah, it's probably hearing the vibration. Probably not best to put it there. Okay. Double speak. Oh yeah, it's probably hearing the vibration. Probably not best to put it there. Okay. It's got a little background noise, but that's okay, I think. Oh yeah. Vibration, probably not best to put it there. Okay. So, what's up with me right now? Well, for one, got this bad boy modded right here, the good old Wii U. Got it freaking modded, finally. I'll show you, I suppose. Might as well. A little show and tell, since I got nothing really to talk about right now. Just booting up the Wii U right now. Oh, yeah, it switched the thing. Well, I assure you the Mario Kart's still going on. I assure you very much, if you really want to know what's going on with it. Let's go ahead and, I haven't done much with the Wii U. I just got it modded, more or less. But I guess you'll be able to see that in the corner of your screen. You know what's going on with that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. So go to Loadine. Homebrew Launcher. Watch it crap out for no reason. I haven't got everything the way I wanted it just yet. I want to get there. See? Wii U, baby. Homebrew Launcher. That's what I'm talking about. The thing I want to learn right now is I want to know how you can do the freaking USB loading. Because I want to take the Wii U games that I already have and I want to dump them onto the hard drive so that I don't have to worry about putting games in all the time and stuff like that. Just for convenience sake, you know. And just kind of go from there, more or less. Maybe look into doing some other stuff with it, you know. Like, I got a bunch of Wii games too, and maybe do some GameCube emulation. That'd be sweet. Just see how the other emulation goes. But those are the main three things. I want to thank Xander Scullion, a good bud of mine. I'd like to say. I'd hope to say that at least. I don't know. Maybe it's not a mutual feeling, but hey, you know, good. No, that sounds pretty terrible. Like a mutual feeling. That sounds like it's gay or something like that. Which there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it's nothing like that. Just I'm overanalyzing, overspeaking it. So, anyways, thanks to Xander, and also indirectly thanks to Amanda Mario, since she was the one that showed me how to do it. You know, the Wii U modding thing, and therefore he showed me, you know, and just let the secret be shared. Although there's a lot of people on YouTube that have already showed how to do it, so if you really want to mod your Wii U, there's no lack of resources, let's say. It's very, very plentiful resource-wise. That's kind of the new thing, I guess, is the whole Wii U launching thing. And for whatever reason, it'll switch to the Mii Maker after you get out of it. I don't know why. Not really sure about that. If anybody knows why it does that, just let me know. And since I did bust out the Wii U, I also got a new Wii Motion Control Plus Toad Edition. Very sweet. I like the color scheme on it. It's got your white and red on the front here. on the back, you got blue with the yellow B button. Very nice indeed. It's kind of whimsy looking, but it's fun. It really is fun, people. Okay. Other than that, just chilling, you know, really. That's pretty much the main shindig. Just chilling. So let's check back at the Mario Kart here. I'm going to switch the display here. And we'll see how it's going. Oh, I got first place in whatever race it was. Wasn't even touching the game the whole time, and I got first place. So good job, CPU. You did well. I guess that was the first race. Oh, I guess it was waiting for me to... It probably actually got done with it a little bit ago. It's waiting for me to hit input to let the next race start. So let's see how the CPU does. What's up, viewers? I got 4 people viewing. Nobody talking. It's a Q&A sesh, people. Ask me questions. But anyways, I'm not actually playing this game because I'm not even looking at it. This is the monitor. I've been looking this way where the camera is. And I'm using the auto acceleration as well as the smart steering. So basically the game will play itself. See, I'm not even touching... Oh, well, I guess I was touching a little bit, but not even touching the controls. It's just doing its thing. And I think it's hilarious. It's awesome. I'm just doing 50 cc's. I mean, obviously, if you do anything higher than 50 cc's, it'll screw you up. So, yeah. Might as well use those coins. I didn't even hit a single button. What's up, Tylord? What is a modded Wii U able to do? I guess you might have missed that first part. There's a few different things you could do with it. One, you could play your Wii U and Wii games backups. You could do that either through SD card or USB, which I'm trying to figure out how to do the USB. The SD card's easier to do, but you're limited to 32 gigs, which for your Wii U games can be only a few, maybe. You might be able to get a few more Wii games since they don't take as much storage. The second thing is you can unlock the GameCube capability for the Wii mode. Because technically it's all there. It's just that for whatever reason Nintendo locked it out of the Wii U. I'm guessing because of lack of GameCube ports. And then they obviously introduced Smash Brothers with the adapter later, but no GameCube ports. And speaking of GameCube ports, it makes you be able to use this controller right here, the Wii U Pro controller, as a GameCube substitute, which is awesome. It really is awesome. So that's another great thing. And then the third thing you can do with it is you can play other Nintendo systems or anything else, any emulation. You know, N64, Super Nintendo, NES, Genesis, you know, whatever you want. It runs quite a bit. You know, does really good in N64 emulation and stuff like that. So that's stuff I want to get into as well, but I don't know. It probably will be my N64 emulation machine once I get it all set up. Because the Pi, unfortunately, is not good enough to reliably do N64 emulation. It pretty much maxes out at like PS1 and Neo Geo. That's like the most powerful systems it can reliably do. It can run some N64 games, but some just don't run good enough. But I have also been working on the Raspberry Pi. Oh, look at that. King Boo is still in the lead. First place. Imagine that. Wow. Let's hit X real quick. Oh, no. Nope, she got me. Last part of the race, I guess I might as well use the chomper. It does like a speed boost or whatever. Does it let you use the Wii U pad to play GameCube games? I assume so, since it lets you use the Pro Controller, but I don't know 100% sure. Xander was the one that told me all about that stuff. Yeah, PSP can handle PS1, but not N64. I guess it sort of makes sense. I look like we're going to get second here. Maybe. Third, ooh, that sucks. Whatever. If I don't get gold trophies on it, then I'll just do it later whenever want to chill or whatever. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I got a mushroom. Let's just go ahead and use that. I guess as soon as we get to a straightaway. I guess we're not gonna get to a straightaway. Got second. That's pretty acceptable for not playing at all, really. I mean, pressing the button like 4 times the whole race. I mean, Nintendo gave people crap, or no, people gave Nintendo crap about this mode, but it makes 50cc so much more bearable because you don't actually have to do it, really. You have minimal interaction with 50cc's, knock those trophies and get those easy coins out of the way, and then start the real racing at like 100cc's. Or, well, maybe some of the 50cc courses that are a bit tougher. I guess you might have to mess with them a bit, but it is what it is. Alright, next race. So what's up with you, Tylord? How's life been treating you since I last talked to you? You know what? I need to add a Down Phoenix logo here somewhere. Let's see. Might be a good idea. I know you might have a hard time hearing me when I turn my head, so my bad. Well, the controller isn't doing it by itself. The game is doing it by itself. See, the controller, it doesn't do anything really. But this game has 2... I'll show you real quick. Pause. See, it has smart steering. It has smart steering right up there. And then it also has auto acceleration. Both of those are turned on. What the intention of the smart steering is it's supposed to keep you from, like, driving off the track or whatever. It's intended to help players that are beginners. The auto acceleration is something completely different. It's really intended just so you don't have to constantly hold the accelerate button the whole time. Which, that's actually a really useful feature for anybody. Even a pro racer can get a kick out of it because they can worry about just braking. So it's just one less thing they have to do. And it kind of saves their thumb a little bit. Oh, you beat Ninja Gaiden with no deaths? Are you talking about NES or Xbox? Because that can mean 2 very different things. Okay. But that's pretty impressive either way, of course. It's just, I guess it's a little less impressive if it's the NES game just because it's a lot shorter. You know, because that Xbox game is like, what, 10 hours or so? So that's quite a long stretch of time to go without deaths. Whereas the NES game's like an hour, maybe, if that. Oh, yeah, the Xbox game is rough for sure, man. It really is. Might as well throw that banana peel and not wreck, but whatever. What happened to you, King Boo? Got use some coins, I guess. I don't know. The coins, I guess, are they supposed to help with speed or something? Kind of like the old games. That's really cool, by the way. I really like that part of the course there. Yeah. I never owned Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, so I'm really glad to have it on the Switch. It's a good time. But enough about that, I suppose. We got going here. Oh, he's on his, Come on, can we hit him? Yes! Got him. Oh, yeah, stupid villager. Do you have Skype, Tyler, or we can talk in voice? I can hear your voice. I don't know, maybe... I don't know, maybe I watched... Do you have any YouTube videos? Let me check. Interesting enough, I can't click on you on the chat here for some reason. I don't know why that is. Dang, hit twice. Woo! 3 times! Wow! Holy moly! It's almost like I'm not playing the game. That's close. It doesn't even matter. I already caught back up pretty much. Craziness. Just gonna wait it out a little bit here. wait it out. We'll just hang on to that red turtle shell for a bit. What's that? I have Skype, but my house is noisy with my kids. Oh, I didn't know you had any kids. That's pretty neat, I suppose. How old are they? Yeah, we'll just check back in a sec. See what it looks like. I mean, if I can get a gold, I'd rather have a gold trophy. Four-year-old daughter and 4-month-old daughter. Okay, that's pretty interesting. 0 for 2 on the boy count. Okay. You gonna keep trying, or are you gonna give up at that? Yeah, no kids. Me and the missus agreed not to have them. But I like kids, I like them. Just, it's great to not have that responsibility, I suppose. I'm really a lazy bastard. I guess we're gonna lose. Oh, dang. Eat that. I did manipulate that at the very end just to win it, because the CPU was just going to crash into the banana peel that I threw, so. Although if I didn't throw it, it probably would have got third anyways. Ah, man, it's tough. I think it was Toadette that's in the lead, so it doesn't look like we'll get that gold trophy. That's okay. Oh, Rainbow Road. Holy crap. Now this will be interesting to see. I don't think I've ever even seen Rainbow Road in this game before. Yeah, suck it, Toadette. Crash right into you. I was just like you before I had kids. You'll be missing out if you don't have any. Well, that's what they say. I mean, my wife's side of the family, there's a huge family, so we get plenty of interactions with kids. It's like we get the good parts of it without the bad, which I guess sometimes you gotta take the bad with the good, I suppose, to really get a full experience. So that's fine, But I don't know. We talked about, well, for one, we're godparents to 2 of our friends' kids. So, I mean, if anything horrible and tragic happens, we'll help them out. Help finish raising their kids or whatever. But chances are it probably won't happen. We'll see. Then again, you never know what the way the world is going to be. Actually, it's really good to have the auto steering because of when you get those ink splatters, then you can really I'll just hold the button for in case one of the enemies try to wreck from behind me. Bluffs in to block him off. Yeah, keep going for the water, but I'm out. I didn't even realize that it went mini. Weird. This is not at all like the Rainbow Road that I'm used to. Oh no, you're not supposed to drive up that way. Ugh. How old are you, by the way? I'm curious. Just curious if you waited a while, or if it was more of a circumstantial thing for you. I guess if it was planned or if it was not. Interesting. I'm the one asking the questions, really. Switch is tearing up sales with games that are already on the Wii U. 38. Okay, well, you actually waited a while. Wow. If we were to have kids today, and I was 38, my kid would only be like a year younger than yours. That's kind of weird to think about. But yeah. Guess we'll use that coin. Might as well. Guess we'll drop it somewhere like there. See if they hit it. Probably not. What's up, Kamikaze? How you enjoying the hands-free Mario Kart? At 30. Wow. Oh, you had to wait a while. Dang. That's quite a long time trying. It really is. Yeah, looks like Toadette's gonna get this. Maybe. Oh, shoot, yes! Perfect timing on that. Come on, give me a good shell. Sorry, I'm going to have to temporarily take the wheels there. I gotta make sure Toadette doesn't beat me. Because everything rides on her not getting first place or ahead of me. So let's see what happens here. I'm doing very good. Yeah. She won by 1 point. That sucks. Oh well. Let's just see what happens with the next course. Now this is just a BS section. I just put this for people that maybe has attention focusing issues and need to see something nice and I don't know why I put the game on, honestly. I could take it off if nobody cares about it. Because it's only 50 cc, it's not even important. Oh, you know what? Let's really mess with some people. Let's go online. And we'll do this for the online mode. Just see how we do. Yeah. We'll see how we do with real life players like this. It's gonna hurt my ranking a bit, so I'm only gonna do like a round or two. I just want to kind of mess with people a bit. Let's do Baby Park. Let's see. I can't chat anymore. I was gonna say go easy on me. I'm using motion controls or whatever. Or I think there's like a message on there saying I'm using tilt controls. I think it's just to let people know that you're an idiot. I don't know why they put that in there. That's a dumb message to put in there. I would at least would make sense of saying I'm using the Pro controller or some kind of counterbalance with that. It's a good mix of Japanese and U.S. players here. So yeah, we're just gonna see what the game does, all on its own. Just see how it starts off. Starting off with a strong 11th place. I'm not even in last place. That's what's sad about it. There's somebody behind me. Wow. Okay, now they're not behind me. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's a thing. I'm sure there's people that would they would purposely tank their rankings by doing this, so that they, I guess, would maybe play with people that are low ranking. Most likely, other people to do the same, and then they'll race seriously and boost themselves back up. Because they probably, if they get first place and they have a low ranking like that, it probably boosts their ranking up even more. I'm kind of curious about that. Oh wait, a communication. Oh no, no. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't penalize me. I mean, wait, did I get penalized? Let's just see what happens again. Apparently, I got kicked. I wonder if they added a patch or something to kick people that do this. What's my favorite Mario Kart? I don't know. To be honest, it's probably always gonna be the very first one. That was the very first Mario Kart I played, and that was amazing for its time. A lot of good and even bad memories happened with the original Mario Kart. I actually, I don't usually like talking about this too much. Um, but on my mom's side, my cousin, she had a boyfriend that he lived around here, and she moved to this area for a little while, and they fell in love, and they moved in together, and they had a kid together, which it's really interesting to talk about this because this kid now is 21 years old, I think. It's crazy, and I haven't seen him since he was a little baby. Um, and we would hang out and whatnot and everything like that. Every once in a while, I'd go over there and stay the night or whatever. But I got really pissed off one time when we were playing Mario Kart because I took my Mario Kart really seriously, and he was a serious teaser. He liked to tease me, um, but I don't know. I kind of like got pushed over the edge, and I actually took my dad's 22 and I pulled it on him. I actually pointed it at him, and I was just like so scared. But I was like so pissed off at him because he kept making fun of me, and you know, it just it's never an excuse. You shouldn't ever point a gun at somebody unless they mean harm to you or your family or something like that. That's the only time you should do it, I think. Or if they, just mean harm to, I guess, anybody that's an innocent bystander for that matter. I mean, if it's somebody you don't know, you should still stand up for them if you have the means. Um, but it was just a really scary time. And, his fate unfortunately ended very tragically. I don't want to go into details about it, but it was just absolutely terrible. It had nothing to do with me, mind you, but yeah, it was a very sobering experience because even though I really enjoy the original Mario Kart, I still have that experience. I still have that memory associated with it. So I guess it does automatically kick you if you don't play online, whatever. Um, so that's something I have to keep in mind. That's why I can't play it too much. Don't want to like have anybody break out the tissues too much. Just gonna keep it positive. But that's the only time I've ever done that. I definitely have taken a much more serious respect to guns after that. And unless I mean to defend myself or my family or whoever, kind of situation, I'm not gonna do that ever again. Even if I know it's not loaded. Because you can't ever truly know, right? I mean, you can't ever truly know if it's loaded or not. Because even if you think it, and even if you are pretty much 100% certain, you know, there's always that small little chance. I'm sure there have been people killed because the person pointing the gun at them thought it was unloaded. And maybe like 99 out of 100 times it's not loaded, but there's always that one time that it could happen. What's up, Power Metal Gamer? You're drunk. SOS. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what SOS stands for. I'm not sure if it really stands for anything. I think it's just a Morse code thing. Like, they wanted something that was very... You know, I'm going to look that up right now. Oh, you're drunk too? That's nice. Well, let's see what SOS stands for real quick. I don't want my live chat to be covered by my internet browser too much. Save our souls? It is a Morse code distress signal. I was right. Oh, it is save our souls. Okay. Interesting. And it's kind of interesting. It didn't exist until the 20th century. It's such a profound term. I mean, heck, one of Sting's most famous songs has it said in the song like 20-something times. If not more, but yeah. My favorite song by The Police, by the way, Message in a Bottle. When did you get the thing to make Xbox One Connect a webcam? I got it the same time I got the Kinect. GameStop was doing a sale where they were offering $20 off for Power Up Rewards members. They also happened to have the Kinect on sale already, because I think they normally sell the used one for like $49.99 to $79.99 is the normal price. But they knocked it down to $29.99. And then on top of that, I got my 10% Power Up Rewards discount. So I bought the Kinect for only $9. But I've got a 1S. And so I can't use the Kinect on the 1S without the Xbox One S Kinect adapter. Let me show you the thing real quick for that. Yeah. It's this thing right here. And essentially, it's like a couple little boxes. I can't really show them because obviously it's hooked up right now. But this is what the box for it looks like. It's a $40 adapter thing. And it's a convoluted mess because you have like two different boxes, and you got a USB cable, and you got this other cable that hooks up into one of the boxes, and then you have a power cable that hooks up to this other box, and you know, it's just a complete mess. I don't know how I'm going to actually set it up. I don't have a finalized setup for it yet. But if you use that box, you have two uses out of it. One is you can use Kinect on the 1S. And it has to go specifically, if I remember right, it has to go into the first USB port on the back from the left side of the back. So it has to go into the first one. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's the only USB 3.01 or what. But yeah, if you get this adapter, like this here, you get this adapter, you can do that. Luckily, GameStop had one left whenever I picked up the Kinect, so I did this. I think Microsoft sells it directly, Amazon, you can get it on there. But yeah, if you're interested in doing that, if you can find a Kinect for cheap, they make for great webcams. Because I paid for this whole setup, I paid a little bit less than I did for this right here. This is the other webcam I've got here. This is a Microsoft LifeCam. It doesn't put out as good a video. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and let's see here. Let me go ahead and switch to that webcam. This is the Microsoft LifeCam right here, as you can see, and it's not nearly as good. Although the lighting is a little bit betrayal because of the way I've got it set up. So yeah. That's how that goes. Yeah, the dual cam setup. That's how I'm going to do like all my live streams from now on. Although the Kinect is normally going to be in this region right here. The tripod, everything is going to stand here. and then this will be right here. So that's more to get a side view, so you see like this wall over here whenever it goes to the Kinect on the camera. Yeah, I hear the Logitech C922 is a good camera, but I don't know. This is fun. This is fun. Plus, if I ever wanted to throw down some Kinect games, I can do that. I was actually thinking about getting Kinect Sports Rivals and that Fantasia or whatever, because I heard that Fantasia game's like the best game for the Xbox Kinect. Because it's like a musical experience and shit like that, you know, and so I might check that out. Now I need a stage director, yeah. That's true. Speaking of Power Metal Gamer, how did the Musha Truxton thing go? Did you throw down on either of those? And Kami, Tyler, have you guys played Musha or Truxton? Musha, and then Truxton. You know, both Sega Genesis games. I first heard about these games from Classic Game Room, who is actually one of the first YouTube channels that I've ever subscribed to, and I was a long time viewer of Classic Game Room. Oh, I won that first race. I didn't even pay attention to the race. You're digging Musha more. Okay, yes. That's me too, but Xander and John and Jason, they all love Truxton. I don't understand why. Yeah, Classic Gamer. I used to like Classic Gamer a lot. I don't want to get into any reasons why that's changed at this time. Maybe I'll do a video on that later, but I haven't watched a Classic Gamer video in probably about 8 months or so. Yeah. Because it completely changed when 2016 started. I was a huge devoted fan. Maybe not devoted enough, because maybe I should have bought some merchandise and things like that because of the change in the channel direction. But yeah. Oh yeah, they sure can power metal. I agree with that. I'm sure they probably would too if some screen wavers said hi to them. Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding. Probably not. Oh, a feature that okay. Now I have to go on a rant on that. That's actually one of the reasons why I stopped watching Classic Game Room. He did a Kickstarter for this feature-length review on Musha. He's already done a feature-length review on Musha, like 70 freaking minutes, split into 7 parts. So why don't people just watch that? Why doesn't he just say, like, make a video, you know, to, I don't know, like put a playlist or something to highlight that he's done that, because he's already done an excellent review of that game. And this wasn't back in the older days. I'm sure, yeah, you could make some improvements on it, but it's already an excellent review, and it's already way too freaking long. So, there's no reason he needs to redo it, I guess is the point. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to pull it up right now. On here. Let's see. Yeah, searching Classic Gamer Musha. Here we go. Musha Review Part 1. He's got all these updates for it and everything like that. Musha Part 2. Musha Part 7. Other games like Robo LS. Musha Part 4. Musha Part 3. Regular LS for the Master System or Mark 3 or whatever. Part 5, Part 6. Like I said, he's already done a shitload of videos on this one game. I like Derek. I mean, at first, with the whole Derek thing, I don't think I liked him. But over time, I began to appreciate him. And actually, that 2015 CGR Undertow was actually really good. I was actually starting to like Derek more than Mark at that time. But Mark, he had to change direction for the show. And the main reason why he had to do that is because, well, he should start in Musha Religion, but the thing is, Musha and Truxton are not interchangeable. They're different things. And when I think of Classic Game Room, I think of Truxton before Musha, even though he's a huge fan of both. Just because Truxton is a ongoing joke through the whole series. Wow, I'm getting first place like easy. Yeah. Derek's actually he's actually on a podcast. So I think it's called the Manthology Show. Let me double check that. I couldn't get into it. Yeah, here it is, right here. I might actually start checking it out again. But it's a podcast with him and a couple of other guys, and they. So you can actually see he's got a thumbnail right there. I don't know if you can really see it there. Probably because the things, yeah. But yeah, the Manthology Show. It's MANTHO, right? Anybody know what THO is? LOGY, Manthology Show. Yeah, the Truxton thing. I remember even with his whole Patreon thing, like one of the things was that he wanted to do a Truxton review in Truxton, New York, or something weird like that. Which it's like, that's cool. Oh, and he wanted to get a van painted with Truxton artwork to do it up there. Like, to do the review. Which, so much Truxton, right? Which that's not a... That's an interesting idea. I think instead he should have held a Truxton convention. A Truxton con, if you will. Now that would have been a cool, goal to reach for the Patreon. Like if we raise this much, we'll have a Truxton con, and they could sell Truxton merchandise and everything like that, and it'd just be all about Truxton. Have all the game stations be nothing but Truxton of some form. Obviously, the Sega Genesis, they had the arcade game. They even had a PC Engine Truxton, which is really interesting. That's actually pretty fun. Okay. We should do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soon. Trying to get Xander in there too. Yes. Yes. Yes, John sold the Switch like a chump. Nah, John sold the Switch like a boss because he actually made a profit on it. So he got to play Zelda all the way through and got to enjoy it and then make like 50 or 60 bucks profit on top of that, which is just crazy. That's pretty smart, actually. Because, if he ends up getting a Switch again, he'll be on top, because he could wait until the hype dies down. Maybe get one used for like 200 or 250. Or just wait for like the Mario Odyssey bundle. It's inevitably going to come. Nintendo's going to have a Mario Odyssey bundle, I have a feeling on that, for the holiday season. Or, well, I don't know, maybe they'll bundle Zelda or something else instead. Yeah, scumbag resellers. Ha! Talk about inside jokes there. Once this turns, we're gonna... Oh, dang, holy crap. Okay, that's terrible. I shouldn't have used that power up, but whatever. So, PMG, with the whole Truxton Musha thing, do you think you played enough of them that you're pretty dead set that you like Musha better? Because if so, I'd like you to record a video for me in the near future. I'll give you some details privately on that. Oh, is that a Pat thing? Oh, yeah, the scumbag. Oh, it's like the scumbag seller of the week. And obviously he has the mixer board so he can make it all do reverb and echo and shit like that. But I just love those segments. I really watch those segments all the time on his channel. I actually like Pack the NES Punk, by the way. I know I did a video back in, I think, June of last year where I made fun of his Too Many Games announcement video that he did with Ian. And, how could you not make fun of that video? That was just terrible. And they're clearly like they clearly like smoked a couple of bowls or something like that before they actually filmed this video. They're like, yeah, let's film a video, Ian. Yeah, that's a good idea, Pat. Or I can't do an Ian, but I can do an Ian a little, or a Pat a little bit. So, yeah. I watch the Nostalgia Critic all the time. I never could get into the Nostalgia Critic. I don't know what it is. I think it's his voice, honestly, because Doug Walker's actually a pretty cool dude. But I can't stand the dude's voice. I really can't. Just waiting to use that turtle shell on somebody. Actually, let's just hold it there for a bit. It's kind of like with Mike Matei. I can't stand his voice either. But I've learned to appreciate him a bit more over the years. There we go. Just catch up a little bit. Oh, bastard. If I find Mr. Banana Peel, I'm going to shoot him. Actually, that was probably him. There we go. Yeah, he does put a lot of work into his videos for sure. Well, he used to, anyways. I don't know, like, it's not the same. Like, he's kind of like AVGN now. He kind of rides the coattails of fame a little bit now, which, if I was in that position, I guess I wouldn't really blame him. That's actually smart, I suppose. Might as well use that to your advantage while you have an advantage to use. But, yeah. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get something to drink. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it full screen for Mario a bit. Hey, can you guys hear the game audio at all? I'm curious. Can you hear the game audio? I still got first place. Impressive. Let's, that. I'm going to put the next race on, too. Alright, enjoy, people. I'll be back. I'll turn up the speaker noise. Maybe you can get a little fan noise or something. Oh, that was my Wii U pad. Whoops. All right. Fantastic results. Holy crap. First place every race. So I got some water here for good old hydration. And some beer. The same beer that I had on that live stream the other night, which people didn't tell me there's audio problems with when I did it. So that sucked. Let's see here. I want to see what the viewer count and stuff it looks like. Oh, it's not bad. 5 people watching. Wow, okay. Whatever happened to the Spoonie experiment? Good question. I wonder the same thing, because when was the last time he did a real episode? I think he still gets paid on Patreon. Let me see how much he gets paid here. Let me go ahead and cut that fan noise down, though. Let's see. Yeah, we don't need that shit anymore. Going to patreon.com right now. I got a fright on your return? Fuck, what? How did you get a fright? I'm curious. What's the story behind that? Okay, Lethal Games by Noah Antweiler. I wonder what this is about. Yeah, he's getting $759 a month, which is really impressive considering the lack of content there has been the whole time. Oh, I thought someone was talking. Dude, you have to be on drugs. You thought there's electricity talking to you. Oh, man. Or you're just really pissed, as you guys would say. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe, I'll find, a little cheap chime sound I can throw in there, and that can be, a audio cue of some kind that won't alarm people for too much. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he made some excellent videos. I remember way back in the YouTube days, watching some. I'm pulling up his channel right now. I'm just seeing what is going on with his channel, see what he's done. I haven't been subbed in a while. Let's see. The last thing he did was he live streamed Dark Souls 4 months ago. Wow. Dark Souls 2. Livewire, 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 Livewire. Sammy doesn't know. Okay. 9 months ago was his last video of any non-live streaming action. And then he went 3 months before he even just started doing live streams. Let's see when he... Let me see what this video is about, because I don't even know if it's anything legit. It's a video clip of Matt Damon singing in a microphone or something like that. It's from a movie. I don't think I've seen this. Okay, no, let's get some wrestling shit. Okay, I have no idea what the hell that is supposed to be, even. It's not a Spoonie video, I can tell you that. It's not one we expect. We got a video of him trying Ecto-Cooler almost a year ago. Let's see. Yeah, Alpha Mega Sen. He's done a while. He's actually coming back soon. I don't know if you noticed. He's actually going to do a game room tour video, which I'm interested in seeing because he's got a lot of shit. Alpha does have a lot of shit, so I'm interested in seeing what all he's got and how he's got it laid out and stuff like that. It's pretty neat, I think. Those kinds of videos. I mean, they all derive from the same thing, but it's just fun to watch them sometimes. Okay, I guess the last real Spoonie video we had was almost a year ago. It was his Red Brown retrospective of RoboWar. That was the last movie or video he's done that's based on a movie review of some kind. Let's see what the last one that was a game review. Highlander 2, The Quickening. He did a vlog on Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn part whatever. He could not have expected it to be any good, right? Okay, he did a video of The Ring Terror's Realm. That was the last game-related thing he's done that's not a live stream. That was 15 months ago. So Spoonie's been quite dead, I would say, on the internet. He's not relevant anymore. And the thing is, he could be if he actually put out content and he actually worked. That pathetic Patreon amount that he's got, I'd say is pathetic because he's got 114,000 subscribers. He only makes $700 a month. I mean, hell, freaking Silent Rob, doesn't he get like $150 or $200 a month, and he's only got like 16,000 subs. It's because he actually puts out content. Have I ever watched any of your game reviews? I think I actually have. Let me check a couple of your videos real quick. Okay. When I search for Kamikaze sound waves, I get Kamikaze Kids. That's how bad the YouTube algorithm is in your favor. You might need to change our YouTube username, honestly, because it does not even come up. Like, you don't come up until the very bottom of the first page. Oh, well, if it's that long ago, maybe I didn't. I'm just taking a look through your videos real quick to see the last one I've seen of yours. Oh, see, there's a problem with the 0. That really hurts your search rankings when people look for you on YouTube. Now, obviously, it really helps them if they search with that specific thing in mind, but I don't know. Like, I don't say you should change your online moniker or anything like that. You should just maybe change your YouTube channel name a little bit to make it easier to find. I think that'd be really helpful for you. Because you deserve more views. I really do, man. From what I've seen. I mean, I mainly watch your live streams a bit. You know, I've seen you did the Office tour. Your Mario Kart video. That was kind of fun. Where you raced on the Mario Kart. Umbrella Corpse. I watched that review. That was the last review I think that you did, actually, game-wise. I watched that one. And that game looks crappy, by the way. I don't think I'd touch with the 10-foot pole. I'd play it if it was a free plus game or something like that. That's how I'd play it. But honestly, I don't know if I've seen any other game reviews of yours. I don't usually go back and watch people's old shit. I like to be forward thinking with people's channels. Like, I actually was watching one of Black Metal Gamer's old videos just the other day, and I thought it was kind of funny how bad it was compared to his stuff now. The last video you did was the erotic Darksiders 3 reaction video. Yeah, that was a good one. Tag, I mean, that will probably do you for a couple more weeks before you have to put something out. Reaction videos are kind of tricky. Do you guys have any interest in them, really, or what? Like, is that a thing for you guys, or not? I think reaction videos, that's definitely like a newer generation. Like, I don't know, maybe Tag's part of that generation, because he's a little bit younger. But, people my age or your age, Kami, I don't think we're into it. Tyler, I don't think he's still around. He hasn't said anything in a while, but he didn't say he was leaving, so I don't know. Yeah, a lot of ectoplasm. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of funny you mentioned ectoplasm, because in the new Ghostbusters movies, that could be a euphemism for something else entirely, right? I do it only if I'm interested into it to watch it. Hell no. Okay, well. I kind of started a policy on my channel to where if I don't watch a particular type of content, I don't put that kind of content out. I want to, I do like watching live streams. Live streams are fun to watch. It's really good to engage with people in real time. And I think I might do more live streams like this where it's just webcam action, not like talking in a game. Heck, I haven't even messed with this game for like 15 minutes. So you're only interested in reaction videos if it's something you're interested in. So you just like to see reactions from other people of something that you're already interested in. Okay, that makes sense. I really, I can see that. I like Tag's reaction video. That was a good one, for sure. The ending was ace. Okay, let's go ahead and do Crossing Cup, I guess. Animal Crossing. Bust that in there. But this is a really good beer. This Wild Range. I got it from Aldi's for like, it was like $6 or something like that for a 6-pack, which is pretty good because it's definitely a premium tasting beer. It's got a good bite to it, and it's a pretty hefty IPA. It's 6.9%. So I mean, if you want a cheap drunk and you don't want something that's nasty like Milwaukee's Best, here you go, man. But I'm just gonna drink this one because this upstairs here, it's really warm, and I know with the whole alcohol thing, um, you know, like it's one of those weird things. Like you drink, and it makes you feel cooler, when in reality it's actually making you hotter because of the way it changes the blood temperatures in your body or some shit like that. But that's why I got this water, so I can rehydrate. It kind of balances out. I get the cooler feeling now, and then I can negate most of the downside later on. It's brilliant. It's always really smart when you're drinking. Drink plenty of water while you're drinking, so that you know you don't get the hangovers, and you kind of negate the downside. Yeah, water, it doesn't have a taste really, and it's kind of a waste to drink it when you're drinking to get drunk, and you piss a lot more, but you're better for it later, I can tell you that, man. I've learned that from experience. Let's go ahead and use the boost as soon as I get to a straightaway. And we'll just switch those turtle shells out so that if anybody wrecks into me, they'll get hit by a turtle shell. Alan Wake review. Let me check that out real quick. I'm not going to watch it right now, but I'll add it to the watch later. Mm-hmm. Alan Wake review, okay. It's actually a pretty appropriate time to watch that review, considering it's going to get pulled from the online stores in just 2 days. Okay, let's add to watch later. I've got like 240 videos I'm going to watch later. It's a freaking mess. Show you guys real quick. I try to, once I delete a video, or watch a video, I delete it. I should delete that one because I've already watched it. This one I'm keeping up because I'm using it as reference to help me with the Wii U modding. Delete that one. Just delete ones that are not even relevant anymore. Like Civilization 6 review, do I really need to watch a Civilization 6 review? I already watched part of it. It's from Media Glitch. Good YouTube channel, by the way. Media Glitch. Joel Valley runs that YouTube channel. It's actually not technically a YouTube channel. It's actually a public access show that plays in New Mexico. That he gets like... He says he gets like 79,000 viewers a week or something like that, which I don't know if that's true. But it's a good channel. It's gaming related. Gaming, tech, all that good stuff. He's a good dude. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to see what else we got here. I have a lot of political videos and stuff like that here too. I watch a lot of politics. I don't know if you noticed, I like a lot of Young Turks videos. Um, it's really strange because, like, with the Young Turks, it's like a back and forth thing. Like, because I think it's probably because of the whole Trump thing. I've been watching them more now because there was a time that I was hating on Young Turks, and I need to see this movie, 3 Days of the Condor. It's Robert Redford. They actually have the whole video on YouTube, unofficially, but it's a really interesting story behind this movie because this was like one of the only movies that the government actually tried to ban. So, like the government trying to get involved with a Hollywood movie and try to ban it. That's really crazy shit. And it wasn't the only one. There was actually a movie, I forgot it was. It was like about Uncle Tom's Cabin or whatever. It was like a movie like about slavery that was in 1971. And they had like a film festival showing of it. I forget what the movie was called. But it was the very first viewing of this movie that's ever happened. And they had it at this film festival. And the FBI broke into the theater and destroyed the only known reel to exist of that movie in the middle of that first showing. I mean, tell me if that's not messed up, dude. And it was a movie about slavery, so it's like, wow, the government must have been really freaking pissed off at the content of this movie to do this. But I'm sure there's probably something really crazy behind that, for sure. I'll probably be in trouble just for even mentioning that movie. I'll probably have, well, maybe not well, you never, it could be FBI, right? James Comey getting fired or whatever. Which I actually found out the funniest fact about James Comey. He's 6'8". That is insane. 6'8". That's actually an inch taller than my tallest friend Dave, who I visited in Wilmington. Philip DeFranco. You like Philip DeFranco? I tolerate him. I'm not a huge fan because he has really shitty editing and he has an annoying voice. But he's also really smart and he makes really good conversation videos. And I rarely ever disagree with his viewpoints either. That's pretty impressive. Hulk Hogan? How tall is Hulk Hogan? I wonder. Let's just ask Google. 6'7". No, he's actually an inch taller. I don't know. Let me look up that. I'm not sure if that's... Yeah, 6'8". James Comey. Wow. Donald Trump's 6'2". That's pretty impressive. He's an inch taller than Barack Obama. Oh, that's why you like him, is because of his, yeah, I gotcha. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I want to show you the artwork on this, bottle of beer here. Pretty cool, actually. The light might be kind of going on a bit, but it's got like wolves. He's got like wolves for wings. And he's holding the, yeah, it's really cool. That's pretty metal, I would say. So maybe I'll keep an empty bottle just for a display piece. You did a dinner for Trump. He was actually really nice. Well, that's cool. I mean, I know the whole media thing, like, although some of it is self-inflicted to him, I think the media does have something out against him at the same time. That makes sense. I guess what I'm trying to say is some of the bad press he gets is deserved, and some of it probably is not. Some of it's exaggerated or hyperbole, I'm sure. But yeah, it's really interesting how this whole presidency has went so far. I mean, I could not have fathomed a reality TV star being president. I really couldn't. I know Trump has more to him than that, but really, that's what he's famous for, is being on TV. He's always been a TV star in some form or another. Because long before The Apprentice, even, back in the 80s and 90s, he was on TV for various things. He was like the entrepreneur, the real estate mogul and shit like that. There's actually like a cheap bourbon. Yeah. What kind of bourbon? I'm curious. What is cheap to you? Are we talking about actual cheap bourbon, or are we talking like Jim Beam or? Well, I guess Jim Beam's kind of cheap, but I guess what I mean is, are you drinking typical bar bourbon, like when somebody says Jack and Coke or something like that? That's a cheap bourbon, or is it like what is a cheap bourbon? I wonder. Kentucky Gentleman. I never heard of that, so that's gotta be cheap. Kentucky Gentleman. I want to look that up there. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I want to read this. Best value bourbons. Under 20, under 30, all this stuff. This is interesting. So, under $20, they say Evan Williams. Evan Williams is a good bourbon for the price, for sure. I mean, if you're going cheap, that's a good way to go. Very Old Barton. They say Four Roses Yellow Label is the best under $20, so. Yeah, they don't even mention like Jack Daniels or Jim Beam because like I imagine those are kind of like mainstream ones, like mainstream drinkers like them, but like really dedicated drinkers probably are not into them quite as much, unless they're just alcoholics and they'll just drink whatever, right? All right, come, hold on. I gotta chat with somebody real quick. Oh yeah, Mario Kart's still going. I better start the next race. All right, Luigi, let's see what you got. What's up, John? How's it going? It's the BS and Q&A sesh. I'm gonna do this every Saturday, I think, for the near future at least. Oh, I put the bottle cap. I'm not even drunk. Like I haven't even finished the beer. See, look. But this beer is like a little bit stronger. Like I said, 6.9%. It can hit you a little bit. So yeah, I actually got the dual webcam set up, but oh yeah, the Mario Kart's playing itself, John. See, I'll demonstrate it because it's not just a demo video. I can hit the button right now. See, use the coin. I'll show you real quick the thing here. See, it's got smart steering on. That's where it'll steer for you, and then auto accelerate on. Which auto accelerate, I'm going to keep that on regardless because it's just really useful not having to hold the gas constantly. That's really nice, actually. But the smart steering, I turn it off because it disables you from being able to take shortcuts and stuff like that. I showed Justin and Jason the hole in my ball sack. I didn't see that. Let me check that real quick. Oh shit! I gotta see this. Oh, you're making it up. Okay. You would show that. You know, I know some people that would want to see that, John. They're not here right now, but I bet they would love to see that. I don't remember you seeing anything like. Yeah, I didn't see anything like that. I don't really want to see, to be honest, but if you show it, I guess I have no choice but to look. What time did you show this? I looked at the chat just now. I don't see it. I'm gonna scroll up a bit. Was it before or after your crime wave for Saturn pick? No, I still don't see it, man. Just post it in the chat again, whatever. If people get offended, then they get offended. Yeah. It was when we were talking about Jason selling his topper. I remember that, but I don't see it. Okay, let me repost it. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Nut shot. Man, that's like a total, like a total D-Dave move or something. Beautiful, beautiful. This will probably get me banned from YouTube. I'm gonna do it anyways. It'll be too blurry to see anything, but I don't know. See it? No, can't really see it, but it's there on my phone right now. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna get another brew. It's a good brew. I'm gonna want another one for sure. So let's do this. So I'm back. Did I scare tagged again with through the electricity? But anyways, as far as your wife wanted you to do it, but you couldn't. Well, I personally don't need to do it for reasons undisclosed. And no, I'm not shooting blanks. I've actually checked into it, and I'm good. But um, so does that mean that she's done something, Kami, or do you just use some kind of protection, or what's going on there? Or actually, you don't have to say anything if you don't want. It's fine. You know, you only have to disclose what you're comfortable with. You want to do Skype, John? Here, let me invite you in Skype. Hold on one second. She had her tubes tied. Wow, man, real gentleman. Making the women's do everything. Just kidding, no. I totally get it. I heard that a vasectomy supposedly. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta wish somebody happy birthday on Skype because it's their birthday. Which, holy shit. Their birthday is literally the day after one of my best friends' birthdays. What's the odds of that? 1 in 356 is the odds, to be exact, because, you know. John, I don't think I have you on my contact list. That's really funny, because I don't have you, but I have Alpha Omega Sin on my contact list. How did that even happen? Oh, I remember how, but I'm not going to get into that. There we go. I found you, actually. I do have you on my contact list. Get online and I'll Skype you. What's up, BioPhoenix? You're on there? Well, let's do one at a time. If you guys want to do some live Skype convos, I'll probably make this a regular feature. I'm thinking for future streams, I might actually have headphones on so that I can hear the Skype conversations and whatnot. And, oh, Tyler is still here. Holy crap. What's up, Tyler? Talked to you in a while. Yeah, anybody wants to do some Skype, we'll do some Skype. I'll probably switch it from Mario Kart, actually. Well, no. I'm just going to do it from my phone. I'll let the Mario Kart go for a bit, but yeah. Hold on, though. I gotta send somebody something real quick on Skype. So there's that game that came out recently, Strafe. I don't know if you guys know about it. It's basically a new game from Devolver Digital and a developer called Pixel Titans. If you're into old school FPS games like original Quake and such, you probably love this game because it's essentially a roguelike Quake, which really attracted me to this idea of this game. And they have a company called Special Reserve Games that did a limited physical release of PC and PS4 for this game. I went with PS4 because I've been more of a console gamer lately, but I kind of regret not going for the PC version because the PC version came with all kinds of cool shit, like a fucking floppy disk, and the floppy disk has the Steam key on it, and it had like pogs and all kinds of other really cool shit. If you want, you can go to specialreservegames.com and you can see what all it included. It's already sold out. And so is the PS4 version. But with the PS4 version, I got a Steam key as well, so that I could play it on Steam now if I wanted. But I decided I'm going to send it to a friend instead. So I need to go to the Special Reserves Game website real quick. Are you on Skype right now, John? Yeah, I don't think the floppy disk actually does anything. I think the Steam key is just printed on the label of the floppy disk, but that's still really cool. That's awesome. I mean, actually, I want to show you guys something real quick. Where is it? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. River City Ransom. One of my favorite indie games. It got ported to MS-DOS. And it is on a single 3.25 or 3.5 inch high capacity. What was that called? Double layer or whatever. High density SS HD. I remember that. High density floppy disk. It's on a single floppy disk, the whole game. Obviously, some sacrifices had to be made, like removing all the music. It's only a PC sound, which is kind of shitty, but that's awesome. It's still sealed. This is a collector's item for me. It's just because I really like this game. This number 135 of 1,000. I don't think I'll ever sell this. I'll probably have my wife sell it if I die or something. But that's just really cool. I really like this. This is the last floppy disk thing I bought in like 20-something years. I think the last game I bought on floppy disk was Trying to think here. I think it might have actually been the original Doom was the last game I bought on floppy disk. And that was back when you still needed like several floppy disks to even run the game. Let's see. Hold on a sec. I gotta go to Special Reserve Games and do something real quick. But if you've never played Retro City Rampage, I highly recommend it. It's essentially like a 8-bit GTA. I mean, how awesome does that sound? It does get a little repetitive, I'll admit. It's not like perfect in the gameplay aspect. The gameplay is a bit repetitive. It's not the greatest. But the referential humor, the art style of the game, the chiptune music, the mini games and shit like that, all top notch, like top of the line shit. So it totally makes sense to pick that up. And the developer, he's come out with a game called, I think it's called Shakedown Hawaii. And it looks amazing. It looks like that, but if you upgrade the graphics to, say, like Neo Geo era. A lot of high quality animations and stuff like that. And he's just added a lot of stuff. And I can't wait for that game. It's actually coming out this year, which is really impressive. Because the original Retro City Rampage, it came out on like a shitload of platforms. Obviously, we got the MS-DOS version right here. Then it came out in Steam, Mac OS, Linux. So that's 4 right there. Okay, 4 platforms. Then you've got the Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360, the PS3, the PS Vita, the PS4, the iPhone, Android, and I'm trying to remember if there's any other ones. I think that's it. So 11 platforms, if I counted right, for that game, which is impressive. Very impressive. I think that's probably the most that's ever been done by a single developer, because he was working all by himself. But with this new game, Shakedown Hawaii, he's got I think he's got a few other people on his team now. Because, I mean, Retro City Rampage wasn't like a huge seller, but it was like successful enough that he can make this his full-time job, developing games and, you know, hire a couple people or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Okay, got it. Let me go ahead and send this to this person on Skype real quick, and then I'll be ready to talk to you, John. John, I'm going to go ahead and call you if you're there. You're not even on. Add you? You want to be on Skype? Okay. Just search for downphoenix@gmail.com on Skype and you should find me. Or you can just type your username on here and I can just type it in my phone real quick. If you got it on your PS3, BioPhoenix, unless you only have the original and not the DX version, you can get it on your PS4. Because the DX version's on the PS4. I actually have a physical copy of that for the PS4. Yeah. John's PC is being a cunt, as he said. Somebody on Twitter shared my video status. I wonder if you're still around, bro. Okay. Mario Kart's still going. Kamikaze Soundwaves. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out real quick. Stop looking at that phone. No! I want to be antisocial. Okay. Okay. Come on, John, hurry up. Why is that bird upside down? Which bird? Where are you seeing a bird, man? Yeah, if you got the DX version, you got it on PS4 Biophoenix and Vita, by the way, to you. Well, I think if you have the regular version, you still have it on Vita also. It's actually really good on the Vita, that game. Okay, let me search for your name on Skype real quick. Since John's computer is being a cunt, we're gonna add Kamikaze real quick. Try to find new bots. Why would I want to find a freaking bot named Kamikaze Soundwaves? That's the dumbest thing, Skype. Like, why would I want to add a bot intentionally? Okay? We already have to deal with bots everywhere else. Why do I want to talk to a bot? Why is that little camel on your desk? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see a camel on my desk. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, okay. I've got a red shell. So wait for them to... Yeah, wait till I get a shot. Sucker! Bad timing. Very bad timing. Let's just hit you anyways again. Alright, I sent you the request, Kamikaze, so check it out. You know what? Let's talk to Tag. I'm gonna call you right now, Tag. What's up, Tag?
Somebody's calling me.
Can you guys hear him? He's on the video. Oh, John's finally okay to call now. That's funny. You're not even talking English right now, Tag. Well, you're Irish, so I guess you don't need to. Yeah, hold on. Why are you so quiet on my end? Can you turn up your mic audio at all? I've got a thing I could do to kind of boost it on my phone here. I'm gonna try that real quick. Oh, it's already on. Okay, so yeah, you're just quiet.
It's just a laptop microphone.
Here, I got him like right next to the mic. Can you guys hear him now? Say something, Tag.
Oh, it's me, the guy in front.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If you can't hear him, I don't know.
I'll get my microphone.
So John says FML over Skype needing an update, even though he just had a little bit of ball surgery. But no, the FML because of Skype needing an update. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody gives a shit about this Mario Kart shit. I'll let it still do its thing. But let's go ahead and switch over to the PC. Maybe I can actually do this Skype on the PC. I'm gonna reset some shit real quick here. That's much better, I think. Let me see if I can copy this text here. Crap. Well, copy. There you go. That's much better, I think. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Skype. Hey, Tag. I'm going to go ahead and get on Skype on my computer, so I'm going to disconnect off my phone for a second so I can do that.
Yeah.
All right, see ya. All right, I'm going to have to go. I'll have to be right back, guys. I had to get my headphones. So let me get on Skype now. And see if we get tagged on here. But Tag, you already had some time. Even though people couldn't hear you, you already had some time. So have to be fair and objective, everybody. Okay. Call you again. Okay. And I'll say yo real quick to you, but don't call me. I'm going to call Tag. All right, Tag, here we go. Can I hear you, Tag? not hearing you right now. Let me change some of my audio settings real quick. Okay, can you guys hear Tag right now or not? Tell me if you can hear him on Skype. Can you hear me, Tag? Woo! Okay. Yeah. All right. Can you guys hear Tag? Let me know. I don't think Tag, say something real quick.
Oh, it's me. It's
Okay. Try say something again.
Say something again. Okay, I'm here. I have a can. Do you want to hear a noise of a can opening? That's the noise of a can opening. That's a bear. Is the sound alright?
Yeah, sounds pretty good, I would say. There we go. I'm not sure why it cuts off right there. You did for a second, you said. Okay, hold on. You sure BioPhoenix? BioPhoenix can't hear you. But apparently you can be here now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my head now. Since we got that settled. So how's it going? What's going, Gravy? Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, usually it is. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Kamikaze. I'm glad that you finally get to see the madness that is the chat. Partly because Tagged and Anthony never is talking there. Yeah. Woo! Let me actually put you on full screen. Maybe that'll actually be... Yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool, I guess. There we go. Now you can see him better. Yeah. Good times. So what do you think of this setup? I mean, I need to clean my room up. Yeah, there's gonna be more. I don't know what I'm gonna put up here. But I'm gonna put something really cool up here, I think. Yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is, I mean, how many posters are cut like that? Do you think I should cut something like diagonally to put up there, or you think I should maybe put something smaller and have like a white background around it, and then put posters around and below it? Yeah, I'm sure it would. But then I might get divorced. Hold on. What happened here? Where'd the chat go? Oh, there we go. The chat like disappeared on you. Tyler said he can't hear you anymore. That's weird. Yeah, I guess that's all that matters, right? Yeah, you have your current webcam set up wrong, because you should be facing to where the light is hitting you rather than the other way around. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. And any change to Tag's audio, Tyler? Can you tell me about that, or? Well, yeah, but I'm wanting to know because I didn't change anything, and he was able to hear you, and then he wasn't able to hear you. So I'm kind of curious as to why that changed. So BioPhoenix's firm is also not working. So I wonder if it's because of how I changed the playback devices here. Let me check this here. I'm gonna set this as a default device. Can you hear me, Tag? Can you guys hear Tag? I'll call you in a minute, John. I'm gonna ask Tag a question. He'll ask me a question, and then we'll move on. Because I really haven't got a chance. Kamikaze's trying to call now. I'll let him in the call. Whatever. You guys can both be on the call at the same time. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna hang up with you, Kami. I'll add you to the call. So let's see. Trying to resume with you, Tagged. I'm gonna add Kamikaze sound waves. Yeah, I'm gonna add Kamikaze to the call here. Alright, so you're in the call now. You don't have to webcam if you don't want to. That's totally optional. But don't show anything that'll get my channel banned if you're gonna webcam. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, you're getting that audio delay now. Yeah, you might want to mute the stream now since you're actually in the stream. Okay, let me just go ahead and put the chat back up. There we go. Are you there, Kami? Or Chris, I should say. Chris is your real name. I won't say your last name for privacy reasons, but actually, I don't know if that's your real name. You could have totally made that up. Yeah, hold on one second. John was sending me a message on Skype. Oh, you better not, dude. That probably would get me banned from YouTube. Yeah, he would. You know what? If you were him, I'd believe it, but I don't think John would actually do that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll believe that you would do that, John, if you actually sent that on Twitter. If you tweeted that. What happened to Kamikaze? Did he disconnect, or... Are you still there? He's not talking, though. I think it's because his kids are asleep or something like that. He said something about that. Maybe he just wanted to hear us live instead of being delayed. The delay is really not that bad tonight, though. I remember, I think it's only like 10 or 15 seconds, because I was testing earlier, and it was actually pretty good. Well, they kind of have to. Did you hear about the new Microsoft Beam? Yeah, Microsoft has promised near instant reaction. And it's actually going pretty well so far. From what I've heard, everybody that's tested it out said it works great. Well, it's primarily for Xbox, but you can do it on PC also. So, I mean, theoretically, if you have a capture card and all that good shit, you could live stream PS4 off of it. On what? Yeah. Does he want in the call? Well, John has been begging to get on the call, so let's add him first. Wait, why is he not in the call? He wasn't in the call the whole time. Like he was in hold or something. Yeah, there he is. Everybody check this guy out, man. Actually, probably even point that way. Check that guy out. Kamikaze sound waves, but sound waves has a 0 in it, so you're never gonna find the channel. Oh, and he's got a Z instead of an S. So you have to know those two things to find his channel. Yeah. So say something. I know you're got your kids and whatnot, but you can talk quiet. You can whisper. Yeah. Yeah. Do some ASMR. uh, Does he have some beats? Wait, who the hell is? Wait, why is BioPhoenix? No, he's not. Sorry, I didn't mean to hang up. I mean to hang up Chris. Sorry, you can't come in right now, Chris. Try to get John in here. He is good, but I promised John would be part of this, so let's add him real quick. Can you hear us now, John? Alright, there we go. Fix that. Yeah, BioPhoenix isn't even online and you're trying to add him. Alright, anybody that's watching the stream that's not in the Skype call, can you hear anybody at all? So currently there's me, Tagged, Kamikaze, and John. Tell me whoever you're not hearing. Everybody, roll call, roll call. Let's do a roll call. Down Phoenix here. Down Phoenix here. Yeah. Tyler can't hear you guys, so let me adjust some shit real quick. Let's try that. Can you hear him now, Tyler? Yeah. Sorry if you can't hear it. They're not really saying anything important. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if we keep this going for another few minutes, we'll have another Jerps cast on us. Because this is pretty much what a Jerps cast is. Except it's on Google Hangouts. This is the Skype version of it. I don't know. I've never talked to Jeremy Stubbs. Have you guys talked to him at all? Yeah, you call him Jerpsy. Yeah, Tag probably does talk to him quite a lot. Intimate details and whatnot. Any status change on that, Tyler? I'm assuming not, because you haven't said anything. I need to learn how to get you guys on Skype. I'm streaming with XSplit. Is that my problem? I haven't used it, but it sucks ass. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay. Good catch. Right. Well, I've got to adjust some stuff here real quick. Let me try this real quick. It still fucks with things.
He's getting all the fucking brash of it, man. The dude's like trying to do his
I can't hear you
thing.
guys, but can you hear them at all, people?
Testing 1 2.
So I got an idea.
I can hear myself in the background. Fuck
Yeah,
off!
that's me. BioPhoenix is on my stream saying, "Yeah, I
Alright,
can
let's
finally
try
hear
to
everyone."
adjust some shit here.
My Sony Vegas Pro is opening. Close that shit. I'll close this.
I need to grab a beer. I realized I didn't have any cold beers in my fridge. They were all in my.
You live in Arizona.
I'm drinking the
All right. Let me change that here. Okay. Any audio change? I think I've updated it to where you guys should be able to hear them. Can you hear me, John? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I probably should test this beforehand, but you gotta have people there to... Yeah, it was. Pretty much the same time next Saturday. I'm gonna do the same thing. So, Hey, it's actually funny. This is actually the first Saturday I've had to work in like 2 months. Ever since I got the Photolab job, I've been guaranteed Fridays and Saturdays off every weekend, but the reason why it's changed is because they did a remodel in electronics, and it kind of fucked everything up, so... Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, can you guys hear him now? Whoever's in the stream. If you're still here. Because you guys might have left because of not hearing anything, which I don't blame you if so. Hey, that's kind of funny. When I talked to a certain prominent YouTuber on Skype for like a long time, he was sitting on his floor. Hey, Chris, I wonder real quick. It's funny because for one, your name is Chris and BioPhoenix's name is also Chris. So in the chat, we can't say Chris without referring to both of you. But the second thing is, as far as your green screen setup, what did you do as far as that? Okay, you can't hear still. How's your green screen? Yeah, but what about the green screen setup? How much did it cost you and what that? Did you just get fabric from like Joann's or something like that, or what? How did you go about getting your green screen set up?
Well, yeah, agreed. But I'm using
now?
DaVinci Resolve,
Let me know
which
if
is
you hear
absolutely
them.
100% free, and I swear to God,
Yeah.
it is the best fucking editing software that I've used thus far. Very intuitive, very easy to use. 1080 free.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really fucking good, man. I really like it. It's supposed to be like Adobe Premiere Pro with like actually having to pay for it.
I know a few people that use Adobe. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's apparently just like that, but like a very free version of it, and you can pay for it to get some more intuitive like things. But I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm really digging it. I've been using it for about 4 months now, 5 months now, and I really love it, man. It's really good.
Cool.
But like the green screen shit, I bought this green screen fucking almost a year ago, and I never used it until we moved because like I live like everybody who watches my.
Alright, I'm currently fucking with settings, Tyler, so I need to remember what is different. So let me know if we hear if anything's different. Alright. I got an idea. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hop out of the call for a second, guys, okay? So I don't think Skype liked what I did there. Alright, I'm gonna try to reconnect to Skype. Because usually whenever because what I did is actually plug my headphones into the back of the computer itself, which I don't usually do. But I guess I theoretically could do it because of the way I've got it set up now. So I'm gonna try to join the call. Alright, still can't hear them. Alright. Try to mess with the audio settings a little bit. Alright, I can hear you guys now. Chat, let me know if there's anything new, audio-wise. If you're still there. Yeah. Your neighbors had a rave. Ha! Mm-hmm. I've got like all my neighbors are like old people. Like I live in the old people section of town. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You got the family planning neighborhood. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let me check my phone real quick because I'm not really hearing anything. Oh, I depleted my... No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know. My battery. My PNY portable battery. What? It's the second one, the Microsoft one, the Xbox One. What? Yeah, I suppose not. It is USB actually. I actually showed it earlier on the video tag. Let me show you again. It's this right here. It's the Xbox One S Connect adapter because the One S doesn't have the Connect port. But it also works for Windows too, so that's why I'm using it. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like a better webcam than the Microsoft Live Cam I've got up here. Plus, I guess some people might argue with it, but I think it's better than the Logitech C920 or whatever the most popular one is. The adapter was $40. The Kinect I paid $9 for. Yeah, the adapter is 4 times the cost of the camera. All right. Let me check the stream real quick. I want to see what's going on. I suppose not. Oh, yeah. It is USB, actually. I actually showed it earlier on the video tag. Let me show you again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. USB, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry for anybody that is watching the stream this far into it and they can't hear anybody. So I guess I'm going to look up some info and see what Skype is all about with the XSplit. Yeah, let's see what it says about it. Here we go. We got some Skype video here.
Did you get hard while he was doing it?
Okay, you should be hearing.
Extremely.
I think I got it fixed now. I'm actually gonna turn you guys down a bit because I got it fixed.
Extremely
All right.
hard.
Yeah, it's Miracle. Christmas Miracle.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna double check on my end just to be sure.
My stream is fucking choppy.
Christmas Miracle.
Oh
I'm gonna double check on my end just to be sure.
My stream is fucking choppy.
Yeah. Got it. Finally, freaking solved the mystery.
What was wrong?
I was stupid. That was.
Well,
I
you
had to
did have a
change
few
settings
beers,
and
so
shit. Yeah. Where did?
you're
There we go.
excused, sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's remove that. All right. How about? Can you still
Chris.
hear him? No.
Yo, I'm here.
Okay.
I
Good.
got a question for you, man. I'm streaming, right? So I got my Elgato capture card, but when I go to put it in OBS, I have my output my layout, my canvas is 1080, but it keeps putting it in like a fucking 16:9 window. And when I stretch it out, it doesn't fill the screen, and it looks fucked up, dude. And I can't get it to. I can't get it to like.
You got to go to preview, man. Preview it and then edit all your shit. When you go to preview, don't fucking start it. Just preview it and then you have the ability to edit all your shit.
What do you mean?
Like
Where's
it says
preview?
preview stream, preview your stream, or preview whatever. Like it's
Yeah.
a third. Like there's two columns. Like whatever. It's a second one. And it says start streaming, start recording, and start preview. Start preview, and when you preview, you can edit all your settings.
I see streaming, recording, studio mode, and settings.
Are you using OBS Studio or just OBS?
It's OBS.
Yeah, it should be like it should just say start recording, or I'm sorry, it should start
Start
streaming,
streaming,
start
stop recording.
start preview.
See, I don't see that. I see studio mode and then settings.
Maybe you haven't updated in a long time. I don't know. I don't know. So is that
weird.
like does it give you a preview? Is that what it does?
Uh-uh.
I gotta ask you a question. How long has it been since you like updated OBS?
It needs to
I'm
update.
opening OBS to see what one I have.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen. How the fuck do I do that?
Oh shit! There's 18.0.1 is now available. I can't even remember the last time I updated. Fuck.
I use OBS all the time. I mean, I'm not efficient in it, but like I've learned it enough where I know like at least.
You know what? I'm gonna end my stream, and I'm gonna update OBS.
They might fix your shit, man.
How do I update this thing?
Fuck, I don't know, dude. I just my shit always just updated on its own. I know OBS Studio came out, but like that just is too much for me. I like the original OBS.
I'm just gonna close it.
You go to help, check for updates. It's up the top. Scene selection. Besides
okay.
selection.
Yeah, I'm on OBS 17.
What am I on?
I've got the 0.659. I don't know if that's any relevance.
The newest
Yeah,
one
it's
is
fucking-
18. Fine, whatever.
Okay, so yeah, I need to update.
So do I. So what's Justin doing? Is he still
Where
on?
the fuck did he go? That fucking guy. This fucking guy.
It says be right back.
Some
He
rookie
should
league
have some
shit,
sort of
man.
elevator music or something when he falls off.
Some Dead Rising 2 music. I had to inspect the Scottsdale Fashion Center like 2 weeks ago, and I was there at midnight. I was there all night when the place was closed.
What's up, guys?
or
did you see
Day
that,
the Dead, or Day the Dead music. The fucking do 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 do
did you guys
do
see that,
do do do
chat?
do do do.
Did you guys see that chat I put in there?
No,
hold on.
where?
You might want to look at it.
Justin,
Okay.
how are we about to?
You know,
I'll
the,
check
the,
your
the
stream.
chat, the Facebook one.
Oh, the
Oh.
face chat? No, I haven't checked it.
I'm sure you guys can agree with this. Somebody read it aloud. I was I want it to be read
Okay,
in
it says,
stream.
anyways, since the chat has reached maximum number of people, we agree to allow that only means one thing. Jason, you got to go.
Na 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 na.
Is Jason
na.
even online?
Hey,
He was on my stream.
goodbye.
Oh, Jason on your stream, is he? What's he saying?
Actually, I don't think
Well,
he's even.
I ended my stream to update OBS.
No, that's why I said that. That's why I said Jason, because I know he's not there, but he's around long enough. There's Cyber, by the way. Sucks John ran into issues on his stream. What kind of issues?
Yeah.
did he have?
Cybernetic Slayer in there, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Tekken
Hey,
fanboy.
Cyber, what do you think of my Toad Wiimote? My Toad mote.
What you think of my baldy-ended bishop?
At least I got to share my Vasecta story. Dude, it was fucking... It was crazy, man, because I got knocked out. So it was like, I just remember falling asleep. I don't even remember falling asleep. I just remember laying there. And then I remember the dude shaking me like, hey, you're done. I was like, what?
Well, by definition, would that be not considered crazy because you were knocked out? You didn't experience any of it at all?
That's true. And I'm glad I didn't. So
You had loads of dudes touching your balls, man. That's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
you would have loved it, Tag. You would have fucking loved it.
Probably. I want to be awake with that when that happened.
I got
Yeah.
lucky though, man. We had our third child, which was supposed to be like we're done, and then like our fourth one was a little bit of a surprise, and that's when I was supposed to like get the snip, and then like she was already pregnant, and then while they were in there, we're like, let's go ahead and just tie her tube so we can be done with it, and I'm like,
Yeah. I
Fuck
figured
this.
my wife had gone through enough, so I was like, I ain't gonna make her do any more shit.
Yeah.
No more gentleman's relish for them women.
I mean, that's a pretty fair trade, right? I mean, you
Plus,
have...
she had 3 C-sections too, so
Oh, wow. That's...
yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Once
enough.
you're happy, man, that's all that matters.
Yep.
You have 3 kids,
Yeah,
yeah?
I got up at like 2 a.m. last night to rub one out just to make sure it still worked.
hey, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have done the same thing. Like, man, hold on, I just need to make sure.
Yeah.
Like, yep, it works.
Yeah. They didn't fuck it up too bad. That's
Give
great.
it a week, man. You won't be able to get it up.
Yeah. I guess I'll switch to webcam since I'm not going to really bother myself to... Oh, it's actually the same exact webcam. Why is it the same? Oh, I see
Oh.
why it's the same. Okay,
Man,
'cause
it
yeah.
still says I'm fucking 16-bit.
What the fuck is this
17.
from? Mario stream? What? Oh, I remember that. There we go.
You guys use Explorer? Internet Explorer?
Are
It's
you
called
serious?
Microsoft
No.
Edge, actually.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
It's
Yeah.
called do you want a virus.com.
Contact me
No,
in 10
and
years.
no
and let
thank
me know
you,
the
I
info.
don't.
Yeah, I went to update OBS and it automatically kicked me into Explorer, and I don't think I've used Explorer since like 1998.
I haven't used like, Internet Explorer since like high school, like since you were like
Yeah.
using like newgrounds.com or some shit.
Bangedup.com.
Exactly.
That's where
It's
tag.
called Microsoft Edge now. So
There we go. That's much better. That's much better.
that's Internet Explorer now, isn't it? It upgraded.
Yeah, it's
If
yeah,
that's
it's
what you wanna
called
call it.
Edge. Microsoft Edge. That's right.
Yeah. No,
You're
it's
on
no
the
longer
you're on the
Internet
edge
Explorer.
of getting a
Oh,
virus.
I somehow turned my Wii U on with this. Whoops. Let's just turn it off.
Yeah, I noticed Cyber's an admin on your stream, Justin.
Oh, why is Cyber
That's
an
funny.
admin but you're not?
I didn't
That-
say why I'm not. I didn't say
Okay.
that.
Well, for one, Cyber actually shows up to the streams.
Oh, burn.
Ooh.
Oh. If John pops over to my streams every now and again, he leaves one comment, then runs away.
Yeah. That's
Usually,
fine.
Tag. Usually, to be fair, usually when you stream, I'm at work. It's the middle of the day out here.
Yeah, that's true. Because you're like 8 hours ahead of him or something like that.
It's 7:10 a.m. man. I've been on a 48-hour drinking binge.
Yeah, it's
I play
11.
Overwatch, so nobody gives a fuck, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because some
because I
faggot
mean,
like PewDiePie is probably fucking streaming it.
people cared about that game 11 months ago, right? I mean,
Hey, dude, it's a good fucking game, man. It's a good fucking game, bro. I mean,
it is. I love it, but it's just,
It's good.
it's not as
I'm not
relevant as
interested
it used
in
to
it
be.
at all.
All right, so it's an acquired taste. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it when I first got into it, but like it took time. It took me to learn all the characters, and it took time to know that I like and appreciate like how playing have different characters makes it a different game every time you play it. And that's why I like it. Like playing as Tracer is not the same as playing as fucking Orisa. Playing as Orisa is not the same as playing as Soldier 76. Playing as Soldier 76 is not the same thing as playing as Reaper. It's a different time every time you play a different character.
Hey, I was
That's
wondering
my
something.
opinion.
Let's have a betting pool on how long it takes for John to buy the game.
What for Overwatch?
Yeah.
I have no ambition to go buy that.
Exactly.
I don't want to push it at
John,
all.
buy
Go
it, bro.
eat-
Me and you
go
will
eat a bag
fucking
of
play
dicks.
it. I'm gonna get you into it. I'm gonna get you into it, man. It's the shit, bro.
I'm not touching
Well-
them, man. I haven't touched the proper multiplayer in years.
I imagine if
Yeah.
John was to get into it, it'd have to be on PS4 instead of Xbox, just because of the way his gaming setup is right now.
Well, buy a Kinect camera. You're good. Go. Same shit, bro.
Wait,
Same
what?
shit.
No,
Justice
no, no,
Hill was
no.
out on Friday.
That's about that.
You
He's
get
got
that.
his Xbox in the living room. That's the situation.
Well, I just put my PS4 in the living room actually tonight.
Oh.
Because my kids, man, during the day, my kids are always playing fucking Minecraft on the 360.
And I don't get that fucking game, and I
I
never
was
have,
like,
and
you
I
know
never
what?
will.
I went in there, I grabbed my PS4 and
addictive.
connected that bitch to the 60-inch, and I was like, I'm good.
Can't
And
they
then played
download
Nier for like 4
Minecraft
hours.
on the Xbox One? No. Or is
Yeah,
it?
but my wife, so, dude, honestly, the only time I really play games, it's actually better for me to have my PS4 in the living room, because my wife will sit there and watch me play, like, certain games and shit. Like, she doesn't mind it. She'd prefer that I play some of those longer games in the living room so she can watch.
I bet she'd like to
Damn,
watch you
fuck, it's
play
still fucking doing it, man.
Uncharted
What the
4 or
fuck?
something like that. You should get the Uncharted trilogy in Uncharted 4.
It's great. You should do it, definitely. You never played
it's-
Uncharted, John?
It's
Uncharted
still
2 was the best
fucking
in the series.
OBS
Fucking
is still
amazing.
fucked up, dude. It's not seeing my picture as like an HD picture. I don't know what the fuck it's doing.
Well, that's because the lighting.
No, I'm not talking about my webcam, dude. I'm talking about OBS and
Oh,
my
okay.
capture card, my
Your capture
HD60.
Okay.
It's only like it wants to crop it like it's 16:9 instead of fucking 1080 like it's supposed to be.
Well, 16:9 is just the aspect ratio.
Right, but it should fill the screen and it's not.
What setting are you looking at? I'll pull up mine and tell you what I got. What setting are you looking at?
Hold on. If I go to settings,
Okay.
there's a video setting.
Okay. I'm going to video.
And it
I
says
have-
out. There's a base and then there's an output. Both of them are set at 1080.
I have custom, and my custom is 920 by 1080.
I don't have that.
That's really weird. You mean 1920, not 920?
1920 by 1080. Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
have.
Yeah.
See, I have a base canvas resolution, output scale resolution. It says downscale, filtered, and common frames per second.
Under your video setting?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's weird.
Fucking hell, I'm tired of shit.
Well, of course you're tired as shit because you probably should have went to bed several hours ago.
I think the alcohol's wearing off, man.
Is the sun rising up? Is that what's happening over there?
Yeah.
There,
Something
look.
like that.
Yeah, that's,
Fucking evil.
let there be light.
It's evil. I agree, man. I hate when the sun comes up. I'm like, fuck. Now I have to be an adult. Now I have to like do shit and take my kids to school. Fuck.
Well, it's Sunday. You don't need to bring your kids to see on Sunday. Unless they're
Yeah.
holy people.
No, I don't.
Like
but
John,
you know, But the point is that when the sun comes out, I know it's time to like be a human being again.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to Monday myself. Fuck
Yeah, there's
that.
like a 75% chance that he has to do that.
Tag, do you have a job?
Masturbating. Charity stuff, yeah.
Okay.
It's the reward is for him and him alone.
Yeah, PMG is fucking drunk, he said. I agree with that, but...
I got lots of money.
Well,
so it's alright.
he's pissed, as he would say, because, like, when we say we're pissed, that means we're, like, mad. We're angry. When they say it, it's because they got drunk.
Wankered.
Yeah, which it could be similar, but, you know, in some circumstances, depending on what kind of drunk you are, but...
Hey, but Retro Bro, seriously, man, if you can find fucking Overwatch for a decent price, get it on Xbox One, man. I'm gonna get you into that fucking game, man. I'm gonna get you into it.
I don't know, man. We'll talk about that.
You'll fucking love it, man. I'm serious,
Yeah.
man.
I'm sure you can get it for, like, $30.
Injustice 2 is out on Friday.
Oh, Injustice 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. And then Street Fighter 2 Ultra Geriatric fucking Granda Edition is out as well.
We actually get it. We actually get it on Tuesday.
You dirty bastard.
Sucker. Well, you got to watch it. You got to watch Alien Covenant week before us. So I mean,
And I still have a boner from it.
yeah.
What day is out over there?
Over Waifu is still 60. Well, technically, if you get it on PC, you can get it for 40.
No,
Yeah,
when
it's 40.
is
It's
Alien
40.
Covenant out in America?
Tyler
I think
said don't get Overwatch.
Oh man, Tyler Lord, dude, don't do that, man. Don't contradict me, bro.
So you know, I'm really curious because I think it'd go either way. With the way kind of gamer John is, I think he would really love it, or he wouldn't because maybe I don't know. Maybe it would remind him of the way games used to be a little too much. Multiplayer.
The reason why here's why I don't have it, because the people I know that play Overwatch,
Oh, like Spencer.
you play it all fucking day, dude.
Spencer.
And it's like, yeah. Well, he plays that one other game.
Oh,
But
League
yeah,
of
man,
Legends,
it's like
yeah.
I don't want to put that much time into just an open like just massive multiplayer shooter. Like, give me a
But
fucking story at least.
It's not, and there is a story, and yes, it's kind of like Destiny. And think about Destiny is yes, I was addicted to Destiny, I still kind of am. There is an amazing story behind Destiny. If
I hate
you want
online only games though, man.
And that's fine. And you know what? I was too. And I saw the light. Look, Destiny was not my thing. It's an acquired taste. It took time for me to get
Destiny played flawlessly. The game is actually really, really cool, but it lacked, like a single player campaign.
Okay, but the argument that I'll have with you is that Halo. Okay, how many times have you played Halo? And not only the multiplayer, but how many times did you go back and play Combat Evolved? How many times did you play the story of Halo 2? And then the multiplayer. How many times have you played through a Halo multiplayer experience or a Halo experience or a single player experience? A lot, I'm sure, right? So
Yes,
that's
a
what
lot.
Bungie. Okay, so that's what Bungie was saying. You guys have already played this game a ton of fucking times.
Exactly. I've
The
already played
mechanics
it
are
a ton
great.
of fucking time.
And the mechanics are
Exactly.
great. And the
I
mechanics
already
are
played it a ton
fun.
of fucking time.
Okay, but listen, what
That's
I want
the
a
point,
fucking
man.
story,
Okay,
man. That's
give me-
all.
but
That's
give me
all
a
it's
second,
about,
give
man.
me
I
a
want to play a
second,
fucking story.
Give me a second. The mechanics are great. The mechanics are amazing. It's what you wanted to play.
Yeah, stop rubbing it in their face.
But what I'm saying is that's what the whole thing with Destiny was. You're playing the game that you were already playing a million times before. Why not play it over and over like you were already doing? Right? Right? I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
saying. I'm
And-
just
but,
saying.
but let's throw in a bunch of grinding.
Titanfall. Okay, let me say
You have to
something
like
about that.
grind for
Okay,
materials for
Titanfall-
like 17
Titanfall
hours.
came
to
out, right?
Get up.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Remember Titanfall came out? The first game was online only, no story, fucking bullshit. Titanfall 2 came out. They fucking retracted everything they did. They gave us a single player campaign, which was fucking incredible, and it still had the multiplayer aspect, and it's fucking really good. And
And
I heard
look,
that Destiny 2 is
yes.
actually going to have a proper story driven.
Destiny did have a proper story. It just wasn't in game. You had to go online, and I know that's very unorthodox for you to do so, but still, at the end of the day, there was a solid story.
What's going to happen?
Everything that was in that game, and don't tell me that there wasn't.
Okay. What's going to happen in a couple of years? Okay, a couple of years down the line, servers shut off. You've got that game on your shelf, and you say, "Okay, I've got a bit of a nostalgic boner. I want to go play that game." And you go stick it in your Xbox and says, "Oh, I can't play this. It's online only."
Agreed. But I spent enough time with that game where if that does happen, I'm content with that because I put in my time for the money that I spent for it 10 times full. I was not all right, listen, I get your argument. I was not a fan. It took time for me to acquire the taste for it. And I fell in love with it. That may not be for everybody, but I'm telling you right now.
I know, but okay.
It's whatever it is. It's your side, my side. My side is I like it. You don't.
It's all about opinions at the end of the day, isn't it?
And I completely respect your to not play it, and I completely do.
No, he doesn't.
I've got a couple of counterpoints. First of all, like you said, Halo is a great game, and we'll play it over and over. But the thing is, we can go back to Halo. You can't go back to Destiny whenever the servers get shut down, which might take a long time. It could take several years.
A very long time. It
will happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah. Unless
thinking alien invasion time. That's going to be a long time for that game.
This is assuming, of course, that Bungie doesn't release an update that makes it offline or something like that, because they could do that. Because heck, the new SimCity was an online-only game, and EA patched it so that you can actually play it offline. So then maybe they'll do something with Destiny like that.
Do you know what game I really, really loved online?
What's that?
Condemned Criminal Origins, and that you can't play it anymore.
Plus another thing, like with Destiny versus
cops and robbers and that, man, fucking hiding around in the darkness and waiting for some cop to come in and just beating them to death.
Oh, there goes John. John's gone. But anyways, another thing with Destiny to keep in mind versus Halo is like with DLC and stuff like that. You buy a DLC for Halo, it adds to the game, whereas Destiny, it's actually extra pieces of the game. So without the DLC, it's not the same as it is with the DLC.
Yeah. I agree with that. Now, but the thing is, when it comes to Destiny, okay, either you love it or you hate it. I've never seen an in-between person.
The gameplay is fucking fantastic.
Okay, but that's the whole thing that I'm getting at. Yeah. You played Halo 2, and I'm pretty sure you played Halo 3. Halo 4, I'm not so sure of because I don't know your dedication. Halo 5, we're not even going to go there, okay? But Halo 1,
I have it on the shelf, I never played it.
But that's what I'm getting at. Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, you played those games. And I'm pretty sure if I can read you somewhat, you played Halo 1 pretty a lot, right? You played the story over and over and over. But that's what Destiny and Bungie were getting at. You've played this game. You love the mechanics of it. You've been playing it over and over for all these years.
So why not like already?
Exactly. So let's not let you play it over and over, but now you can be rewarded for MMO type things like guns, ammo, weapons, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's a cool aspect, but it's gonna fade out. Like Halo 3 will never fade out because we got a single player campaign.
And Destiny does have that single player campaign.
Yeah, but you have to be online. If the servers go down, you're fucked. It's just an activation disc.
But how long is that going to take? It's not going to be next week. It's not going to be next year.
It's not going to be next week. It's not going to be next year. It'll be a couple of years down the line. But you can't have that nostalgic boner going in there, man.
Well, okay, here's something to point out.
But it's
in
2017.
Here's something. Hey,
Tag. It's a different time.
I want to point out a thing in defense of what Chris is saying here.
I agree with his points.
The way gamers are nowadays,
he's got his money's worth, and other people, like myself, I'd like to visit games a couple of years later and say, oh man, remember that? It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I won't be able to do that in a couple of years with Destiny. I want to love it. I do. I want to really love it, but I can't. I can't dedicate my time to that.
Okay, well, here's something I want to point out, because the way gamers are nowadays, like new school gamers, they don't think in the same ways as us. Like, I mean, I guess it's possible they might have nostalgia for games like Destiny 20 years from now, want to play it and like, oh, I can't play that game anymore because the servers are offline. That might happen, But the way that games are designed nowadays, and the way they're used to games being designed, is that they're constantly evolving and changing, and they're growing, until the point where the user base dies down enough to where it's not feasible for them to continue doing that.
Can I say one thing as well? What if you're on like an air base or something, like you're in the army or whatever, or if you're like living in a countryside and the internet is absolutely shit, you can't play it, man.
Yeah.
But
you
that's
don't
not
even
what
have
the game
internet.
base is
You're
for. It's
completely
not.
fucked.
It's not for those type of people. Listen. I
But still,
listen.
like,
I
you're
was
still-
born in
you're-
1984. I played
You're
old school games
pushing
my
an
entire
audience
life.
out. You're
Yeah,
pushing
to
an
a
audience
degree.
out.
But look, I'm old school with all of you. But my thing is, it took me time. I'm not going to say when Destiny came out, I was a fan immediately. It took me almost 8 months to get into that game and finally
Yeah, yeah.
realize what
That's
it
like
was
the
worth.
opposite of me. I was in love with it the very first day, but then I kind of like broke off of it after a couple months because I couldn't stand the grind.
And
Okay,
that,
can I,
look,
can I
it's
ask
an,
John a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
John, okay, you were in the army for a while, yeah?
Well, I was in the Navy.
So
yeah.
imagine you were in like your base or whatever, yeah? You had no internet
Right.
connection, and a new game was coming out by one of your favorite developers. Like, say, if you're a huge fan of Bungie brought out Destiny, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, I love Halo, all this, that, and yeah. And Destiny comes out, and you're fucking stumped off because you can't play that where you were, because it's online only.
Well, let me put it this way. Okay, I was deployed in the Navy in 2000. We were deployed in 2004. So online gaming wasn't what it was, but we had our
You'd be
video
pissed, wouldn't
games,
you?
and we had new. Let me answer your question. We had new video games that we'd go buy and we could play. We could hook up to areas on the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah.
But so say you're in the Army though. If you're at a standalone base, are they going to have internet? Yes. Is it going to be great? No. Are you going to care? Not really. I mean, honestly, you don't really care about those types of things. It's one of those
Yeah, you
things
got-
like,
yeah.
I don't think it's going to, I mean, that's such a small percentage of people.
But still,
gamers,
it's a
it's
percentage,
really-
and there's people in the countryside and people that have no internet access here in Ireland still.
Well, that's the bigger thing, and I would agree with you on that. Is they are alienating a certain amount of.
But listen, how many people are they
People,
alienating?
because-
How many people don't have internet right now? It's
But still,
2017.
you don't want to close out that small percentage of people.
You
know,
do
they're
think
when
of
you're
how
making a
dedicated as
fucking
well.
$500 billion game.
Think of how many more copies they could have sold if they would have had a fucking single player story on it, a 10-hour
Oh, yeah, it
story.
could have sold a lot
Okay,
more.
I'll see
And I
your
would have been
shit.
dedicated to it.
I'll see your point and I'll raise you a point. How many games have come out that have been single player only and have not had a sequel because it was a flat out terrible game when you had someone like Bungie behind their shit who came out, and yes, Activision, I believe, kind of ruined their shit, and they came out behind it and said, hey, when the
Titanfall
fucking
2,
game
yeah.
came out. Okay, but what I'm saying, same thing like Titanfall. Xbox fucking manipulated that shit, and then when Titanfall 2 came out, I played it maybe the second week it came out. Jesus, Tap Dancing Christ, that was an amazing campaign.
It's
And that
fucking
campaign
really good.
was 10 times better than the multiplayer aspect.
I want to add a few things to.
But
what
that's
you
a
guys were
different
saying.
type of game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, for Titanfall, the
Cool.
original Titanfall outsold Titanfall 2. And that's with the fact that it came out on more platforms. Well, I guess technically not, because the original Titanfall was on
It
360.
took time.
But-
It's time.
But-
Titanfall was only,
But the thing is, it was a
Xbox.
major hype game, and people bought into it right away. Titanfall 2, they felt burned by the first game. They were not as receptive to it. So, that being said, with Destiny, would it have sold more copies if it was able to be played offline? Possibly, yes, but
Yeah, I would have.
I don't think,
I don't think so.
I don't
I don't
think
think
it would
so.
have been.
I think it would have. It would have
Well,
made a lot more.
I think it would have, but I don't think it would have been a significant enough portion for it to balance out the.
No,
aspects
not
of
a
the
big
game.
enough portion, but it
Yeah.
would have done something better.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have been more cost and more development time, and I don't think it would have made sense to them financially to do that.
But supposedly Destiny 2 was actually going to have a single player campaign.
But on the other
so,
hand, these companies
learn.
do take it. They do take into consideration, believe it or not, because of the way that some of these companies act. They do take into consideration what gamers say. about their games. That's why Star Wars Battlefront 2 is going to have a full-on single-player campaign.
Single-player campaign on buying on day one.
And
Cool.
the first game that EA put out didn't have that. It was just a bare bones game that, like, the DLC added more content than the base game actually had. So, which I think that was like the first game that's ever happened to,
Holy
honestly.
shit,
But
man.
I get it. I get exactly where everyone's coming from. My whole point is Halo 2 is an acquired taste. Or
You mean
Halo,
Destiny.
or Destiny. Destiny is an acquired
I mean,
taste.
Halo 2 is
Overwatch.
too,
Halo
technically.
2 was life, man.
Overwatch is an acquired taste. I was never into those type of games. I was always a single player, fuck multiplayer. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm buying a single player game, period. The multiplayer was always an added bonus to me. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
and
it's
was.
basically an add-on, yeah.
Okay, but over time, Destiny kind of, like I said, it took time for me to appreciate it. And if you actually go in to read the lore of Destiny, you cannot tell me that is not the most
I know the
interesting
lore, man.
shit that you
I've
can
read
see
it.
and
I'm
read.
very interested in the universe, but I can't believe that it's just, it's online only. I can't invest it into it.
And you know what? Like I said, that's your thing. This is my thing. Like I said, it took time, but I'm glad I did take the time because I appreciate
cool.
this all.
Yeah.
I disagree with that, Cybernetic. A lot of people do like internet-only games. I mean, Overwatch, Destiny, Call of Duty, which, I mean, I know a lot of these games aren't online-only, but, well, most of them are actually mentioned, but people really do like these online interactions. They like the social interactivity, the constant changing nature of the game. Because you got the patches where they do balance updates and they add new content and all this other stuff. People do like that. But some people don't.
And
That's-
I
that's a-
didn't.
that's a great
I'm not
thing
gonna say
about-
that I did. I
That's a-
didn't, and now I do, and it took me time to like those things.
Well, that's what's great
It-
about
it-
gaming nowadays is that we have a choice. We don't have to play the online-only games. We don't have to play the offline-only games. We can play
Sure.
whatever we want or whatever
Just-
combination of it.
Do you know what was a fantastic game? Remember the remake of Tomb Raider that they brought out a couple of years ago?
And it was great. It was
It
fantastic.
was fucking amazing, but when you stepped onto multiplayer, it's like, what the fuck is this, man?
It was garbage.
I
It was
just got
garbage.
AIDS.
They were copying off not Overwatch, but Uncharted. They were trying to do the same thing as that did.
Yeah.
And they couldn't.
Uncharted 4 multiplayer is actually quite decent.
It was for the time. I will say it was good for the time. And then Tomb Raider tried to match what they had for the time now, and it didn't work.
Well, they mainly focused on the single player. That's all that really mattered, That was a bonus feature, and it
Oh,
was
we pissed
nice.
John off. No.
Appreciate it. John's going off to check his balls
Yeah, you see how he's walking there?
into a dark room to check his balls.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll probably end
Look,
this in a little bit, I think. Pretty good BS session, even though not much Q&A. Nobody asked me any questions.
What the fuck did you have me on?
Justin, what age did you lose your virginity at?
There's John. He's just getting a new brew, I think. Hey, were you just running empty, John, or what?
No, I had to go get another beer. Yeah, I guess
The
I was
question
running
was
empty.
ignored.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, we were
I stepped away
talking
for a
about how
second.
you're walking out of the room because you kind of walked a little funny.
Justin ignored my question.
Well, what's your question tag?
You said it was a Q&A, yeah.
Well, yeah, but
So
wait, was that the
anything
question?
goes,
You
yeah.
asked if it was the Q&A. I already said that. So
Anything goes, yeah. We're gonna ask you questions. So guys, pile on the questions to Justin, right?
Yeah.
What age did you lose your virginity at, Justin?
Come on, man.
let me think about it a second. I was 21.
It's a decent
A
age.
little bit of a late boomer, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, I was pretty late. I was 19.
Yeah, it's a good age. At least you know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to lose it too early because, I heard that can mess you up sexually. But you don't want to lose it too
Yeah,
late
I'm
also.
already messed up.
Yeah. Clearly. Tag was
Awesome.
touched by the teacher, I
was
bet.
12 or 11 or something.
Hey, no bullshit, man. This is kind of messed up. I'm pretty sure I was like molested as a kid from my neighbor. This
Yeah,
neighbor
you got a
girl,
boob
dude.
in your face. You were saying.
No, seriously. I was like 5 or 6, and we had this neighbor who was she was like 15. She used to let me like play with her boobs and shit, man. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought it was.
You were
Well, I
saying.
mean-
I thought we were just playing a game, dude.
I mean, if she was only having you touch her, I don't know if that counts as molestation, but I don't know.
With
Maybe
your
it does. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Jesus
Nah.
Christ.
No, I'm a perma perv now, man.
Yeah, there you go. Start at a young
She
age.
scarred me for life.
Yeah. My neighbor was quite weird as well. Saying nothing.
Yeah,
What else could we ask Justin?
Yeah.
I think Kamikaze can ask a question now. He's been quite quiet.
Yeah, I'm plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. F-I-F-T-H, fifth.
Which fifth of bourbon are you pleading of? Oh,
Man, Kentucky gentleman, man. If you ain't drink
I
it,
thought Down Phoenix should be fucking
Is that like
whopping
the
people out
local,
at the age of 5.
is it like a local thing? I don't think I've ever seen it around here.
no, man, it's the fucking knockoff Jack Daniels. It's Jack Daniels, the Kentucky gentleman. It's like a fucking.
I thought that's
it's
what
like,
Evan Williams was, though.
Well, look, listen, I have a very stressful fucking job. I have like fucking 50 employees that work for me. If I don't drink, someone will fucking die. End of story. Someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
And Jack Daniels is too expensive for as much as I drink. So
Well-
Kentucky Gentleman's got to be where it's at.
I mean, if they ever legalize weed, you can always switch to that.
No, I don't do that shit, man. It makes me too paranoid.
What's that? Bourbon, is it?
What? Say what now?
Kentucky Gin. What Kentucky Gin or
Kentucky Gentleman.
Gentleman?
bourbon.
All right,
Yeah,
it's like
bourbon.
Jesus. It's a bourbon, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like $18 for a half gallon. I know that sounds like aristocrat
Yeah.
prices, but hey, man, it works.
Yeah,
for
man.
me.
I'd drink that
Cyber
shit.
said he had no weird encounters with his neighbors as a youngster. That's good. You're normal.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Hey, Cyber, man. I had sex with my neighbors before.
I'll tell you a story about my neighbors, man. They
It's
never
all
fucked
good.
with me, but they fucking shot this guy. There was this guy who used to live in our neighborhood. It's this big fat dude. He was like 350 pounds. His name was Jason. He was just like that obnoxious, stereotypical fat fucking guy in the neighborhood. Always like want to steal your shit and mess with your shit. And they shot him in the eye with a fucking BB gun. And he fucking ended up losing his eye. It's not funny. It's not a really
Wow.
funny story, but
He lost his eye.
yeah, they fucking shot him in the eye with a fucking BB gun, man.
Jesus.
But
Why
he,
were they
man, I'm
shooting
not-
with a BB gun?
they shot me with a BB gun, man.
John
I was
checked
in
his
kin-
balls.
it was-
John
it was a-
scratching his balls. Look at it.
Zach,
Scrawny
Zach,
shot.
Hey,
It
can
was
I
a-
sing your new music video?
It was a different time, a different day, man. And, I was coming home from school when I was like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's doing
like,
some Billy
but I let
Chaser
my-
shit there.
Would I let my kids come home from kindergarten? Absolutely not. But I was coming home from school in kindergarten. Those fuckers used to shoot me with a BB gun every time I come in the back door. It was a different time. It was a different day, man.
Nobody were over the top fucking assholes about it.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta stretch my balls.
Hey, what you playing on the Xbox or is it PS4?
You talking to me?
Who else is playing a game system right now?
I'm playing.
You talking to
playing
me?
some
Nobody
PS1
else
on the
here. You
Let's
must
Roll
be
Pro.
talking to me.
Wait, what
Yo,
are you
I'm gonna-
saying?
Take a leak and make a drink. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
I've been playing the shit out of Road Rash, man.
Oh, the
On,
Genesis?
Yes, no, PS1.
Oh, okay,
good
on the
one.
Pi.
Not Road Rash B, the good one.
Oh, so are you using that PS2 controller you got or what?
Actually, using a 360 controller.
Oh, yeah, I actually got my 360 controller hooked up to the Pi right now. It's just easy.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, I don't care for the D-pad, but it's easy. So
See, I got this D-pad on this one. It's actually, I don't know if you can see it. It's actually a normal fucking D-pad.
Oh, do you have the controller where you can like twist it or whatever?
No,
Or
I
is it a
can't.
third party? It looks like a third party
It's
actually.
it's just a third party
Okay. Yeah, that's a
one.
good
It was like
D-pad on it.
$17 at Walmart. So
Heck yeah.
Plus, I got the Pi set up so I can use the analog anyways.
Man, I usually like the first party shit, but that looks like a decent third party. I might check that out. What do you know what kind it
Yeah.
was?
It was the cheapest one Walmart had, man.
Was it the Afterglow or whatever? Does it have like that glowing shit on it? Does it light up whenever
Nah.
it's plugged in? No.
Yeah, it glows when it lights up, but not on the back, just where the Xbox logo is.
Oh, okay. No, the Afterglow, it'll like light up on the side of the controller and shit. What's up, JRPG?
Yeah.
What time is it
Shit.
where you are now, John?
11:40. It's almost midnight.
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
Almost midnight.
It's
Yeah.
20 to 8 a.m.
Yeah, Tax should probably get some breakfast.
I'd be eating some
I
bacon
got my
and
breakfast
hash
right here.
browns.
Yeah, have some beans and toast on us.
Oh man.
I got my
What do
breakfast
you guys?
right
What
here, man.
do you Irishmen eat for breakfast, man?
Beer and potatoes.
Beer, potatoes, something, right? Yeah. You have beer for breakfast and whiskey for dinner.
Oh God, don't even me whiskey, man. I had the half a bottle of JD last night.
Yeah.
My name is JF.
Ugh.
Nintendo really pushing Fire Emblem commercials. I wouldn't know anything about that.
With John and
I'm
yourself.
guessing that's probably for the new mobile game of theirs, the Fire Emblem game on cell phones. Any guys play that at all?
The Fire Emblem? Nah.
Well, of course you
Oh,
don't play it because you don't JRPG.
I actually have always wanted to play one, and the first one I heard was really good, but I just haven't played it.
The first Fire Emblem game?
The one on the 3DS actually is the one that I heard was really good.
Oh yeah, there's actually a couple of them that are on the 3DS, I think.
But the first one that was on 3DS,
There's like
I heard
4
was
of
amazing.
them.
Yeah, there's like gonna be another one this year
Fucking hell.
with like a freaking season pass that costs more than the actual game. Let's talk about some EA bullshit there, man.
What the fuck are Nintendo doing, man?
Yeah,
They're doing-
$40 game, $45 season pass.
Fucking hell, what
That
are
totally doesn't
Nintendo
sound like
doing?
Nintendo, because Nintendo's like, we'll usually do like $12 season pass, $20 season pass, like for Mario Kart and Zelda. Fire Emblem, $45, bitches.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with this fucking thing. I've reinstalled my HD, my Elgato drivers. I fucking updated it, and it's still not.
Yeah. I mean, I can't
It's still
blame...
not in the proper resolution, man.
That really sucks. I can't blame Nintendo too much on that just because a lot of other companies did it first and people are buying it, so I can't really blame Nintendo too much for doing it also. But it just kind of sucks, I guess.
Yo, Retro Bro, man, I don't know, man. What computer are you using?
I'm on a Windows 10. It's weird, dude. It never did this. It never fucking did this before. Everything was always fine, and then I plugged in my other. I have a S video or a regular composite, whatever the fuck. I had one of those, and I used it to record some Saturn footage. And then when I switched back over to the HD, that's when it messed with the resolution.
Yeah,
Was
I
that
think
the
your
laptop you bought there a
it's-
while back, John, was it?
your OBS must be somehow grabbing settings from your other capture card. That's the only thing I
John,
can
you
it
bought
is.
it. You bought the laptop a couple of months ago, didn't you?
This is a new laptop. Yeah, it's only maybe
Yeah.
6 months old. It's got an A10 processor in it.
Yeah, it's a cool laptop, man.
But yeah, it's almost like it's like OBS isn't seeing it as a high res picture. It's seeing it as low res and adjusting it. Maybe
Yeah.
I should.
I would say just try to maybe reinstall OBS and see if that helps.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking delete it, huh?
Delete the old version and get the newer one, yeah.
I've had to do that with several times with the Elgato.
And then maybe
Jeez, how do I delete-
maybe you should consider
fuck do I
XSplit
delete-
also, and you could use XSplit just for your other capture card. You know,
How
Fuck
do I delete-
XSplit.
How do I delete shit on Windows 10?
you can tap the little Cortana button and then search for programs and features, and that should give you like your control panel so that you can delete your programs. Switch is bombing me because Nintendo hates making money. Yeah. Yeah, Switch is doing really terrible.
Who said Switch is bombing? That must be JRPG.
Cyber.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah,
technically
Cyber.
JRPG did say, well, Switch is bombing LOL, but BS can save game data to game card. Pfft.
Dude, the Switch is not a bad system, man. It's a really
you
cool, fun
sold it, you
system.
fuck.
Wait, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Can save game data
You
to
sold
game
it,
card.
man.
I sold it because I'm not gonna. There's no fucking games for it right now that I want to play.
Mario
Oh,
Kart
there's Mario
Deluxe
Kart
8. You
8
missed out on that
Deluxe,
shit.
man.
Yeah,
John
there you
doesn't
go.
care-
You missed
John-
out on that shit, bro.
John doesn't care about Mario Kart because he's not
And
one
then
of
we
his
got
little
Super,
daughters.
Super Street
Blasphemy.
Fighter 2
Fucking
Geriatric
blasphemy.
Geriatric Granda Edition out on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm all over that shit.
Hey, you
And
know
then
what?
Mario Odyssey in December.
You
The
should
only
get
reason
that,
I even want a Switch is fucking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's the only reason I fucking want one.
Hey, John should
Yep.
get a Wii U and mod that shit so he can get Mario Kart 8.
I
It-
might
it
do
hasn't
that.
got all the maps and shit,
Yeah.
man.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think that'd be good enough for him and his family. It's just a regular 8.
Yeah, the kids will have fun with it.
My kids don't play new video games, man. They play fucking
Oh,
shit on their
will love
tablets.
Mario Kart.
They play shit on their tablets and they
Yep.
fucking play Minecraft.
Well, Minecraft's
Yeah, what the
new-ish.
fuck is the obsession with Minecraft with these kids, man? I do not
Building,
get it.
man. It's fucking technological Lego.
Yeah.
I still don't fucking get it, man. I still don't fucking get
Man,
it.
I built my hometown on Minecraft and I put loads of junkies in the sewers. I
What,
did a sewer
creepers, you
system
mean?
and everything. Fucking brilliant.
Get creepers.
Yo, my 5-year-old, right? If I give her a fucking controller to play like a platformer game, she can't figure it out with 2 buttons. But she will sit there and she will play Minecraft for 3 hours, and she'll
And
move
she'll
that
build a
controller
fucking
around.
castle.
Exactly, and I'm like, how could you not understand a fucking game with 2 buttons? Like she can't comprehend pressing over and B to fucking jump to go to the right, but she can fight. Yeah, like you said, build a fucking island.
Yeah, that's really messed up.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
I just don't get it, man. I don't see the appeal of it. Never have, never
Man,
will,
when
and I
played
still understand why the
Minecraft,
kids like it.
I tried to avoid it for ages because of the hype. And when I played it, I didn't eat, I didn't drink, I didn't sleep, I didn't do shit, man. I was glued to it. I was like, I can't get off this.
Well,
I didn't make any videos about it. I didn't talk about it anyway. I just stayed indoors in the dark.
yeah, as far as Minecraft, my time with it was all pretty much before it became popular. I bought it like way when it was an alpha game, and I think there's only like 100,000 copies sold, and now it's like what 50 million plus now.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
but
crazy,
I
man.
played
I
it
do
back
kind of
in-
get it.
Yeah, I played it back when it wasn't that big of a thing. Like it was.
When
it
did
was
Minecraft come
starting to
out,
get
man?
there. The original official release was like actually the same day as Skyrim, November 11th,
2011. Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
shit.
bought it back in like August of 2010 or some shit like that. It was still an alpha.
I was gonna say it didn't really take off, and I was living in Arizona until it took off. It didn't really take off till what 13, 14 maybe.
I think 2012 was when it really started picking up steam.
I picked it up at the end of 2012.
Yeah, and like I fucking like all right, so I literally bought it on Windows 10. For it was like $5 or $6 or something stupid, but like my oldest son has it on his laptop, and my oldest daughter has it on her laptop, and they're like, "You can play with us," and I'm like, I don't really fucking want to, but you know what? For five,
Oh,
for
that we
$5
say you're Father of the Year.
for $5, yeah, for $5, I'll play it with you. But we played around for like 6, 7 hours, and I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. Like we're building a house together. Like, you know, someone's building their room, I'm building my room. Like I'm building the garden outside. I kind of saw the appeal of it.
So you know what I did? You know what I did when I played? It was I think Thursday morning. Or it was one of these days. My older daughter stayed home, and my wife and the other two. Oh, you know, it was last Saturday. They went to the gym, and I stayed home with my 11-year-old, and she was playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I think I was downloading ROMs on my laptop, and I was sitting next to her, and I was like, hey, do this. Dig a fucking giant hole and fill that son of a bitch up with dynamite, and like make like the fuse, like just build like a tower of dynamite and then light it and then watch it go down. And we spent like an hour
just building this huge fucking hole in the ground, like massive, like a fucking mine.
That's awesome.
And then filled it with dynamite every little inch and blew it up, and it blew like the entire fucking level up.
I would have saved it before exploding everything, and then just watching over and over and over and over.
And you guys
keep
are like calling me the fucking father of the year. Come on, this guy's like, come on, man, what the fuck?
Well, no, I was talking about the whole conversation.
Bro,
you had
do
with
you
your
even-
kids.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't
I'll
say that,
fucking
but
play
you're like,
Minecraft.
hey,
bro, do you even explode
Fuck your
bricks?
You
Minecraft,
even
son.
Timothy
I'm not
McVeigh,
playing that
bro.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, do you even explode bricks?
Yeah.
Get your Minecraft together, son.
Do you even Allah Akbar,
One
bro?
game that's kind of like Minecraft
You
that I
even-
really like is Dragon Quest Builders. You ever played that?
I don't think I played that shit.
Dragon Quest Builders is awesome. It's pretty much Minecraft, but you have like actual quests and story and shit like that you can do. But on the downside, it doesn't have any multiplayer, so that loses a lot of its appeal too. But I mean, if
Do
you're a
you
gamer
even
like
voices,
me,
bro?
you'll really like it because you can just kind of do your own thing and you can mess around with it, but you still have like those objectives that you can do.
You know, I just can't get into this whole like crafting game phase that's going on. Like, I actually heard 7 Days to Die was actually really
Yeah.
good, but it's kind of like
Yeah,
a
there's a lot of
Minecraft-type
these
shit.
survival games and all nowadays.
I've got
But-
7 Days to Die on Steam if you want to play it together.
Is it? No, I don't have it. But like these guys at work were telling me, like it's kind of like Minecraft with zombies, sort of, kind of, and like the way they appealed it to me, like I was like, that seems really fucking cool. But at the same time,
Isn't
I'm
that
like,
getting a physical release?
it does have a physical
Yeah, on
release. It's
PS4 and Xbox One, but I heard the console versions suck.
Mhm.
Like they
Oh,
were like super buggy.
yeah, I heard the same thing.
Yeah, PC is the way to go if you want to play that game.
But still, even though I was like, that's just another like Minecraft type game to me, and I just don't want to play that.
Yeah, I mean it does have a lot of similarities, but 7 Days to Die is pretty legit. I played it with my friend Dark Wolf a lot.
There's an appeal to that shit, man, because like my wife will play Sims for hours and she'll just build homes and shit. Like she literally escapes reality to pretend that she's in reality. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I know it's funny, but well, it's a different reality when
Yeah.
you can manipulate.
All right, so I reinstalled OBS. I wonder if that'll fix it.
Good luck.
Yeah. I was fucking all over OBS's knob earlier, and now it's pissing me off. It's kind of
Well,
funny.
now you say that, man. I pulled up my OBS and like I was thinking about just capturing this shit so I could put it on my YouTube, and like I can't pull this shit up. Like I can't pull it up like at all.
With the Skype,
You can't pull up Skype.
No, I can't pull up Skype at all.
You know what's
It's just
great?
You gotta go window.
you
do
can
window
easily do
capture.
it in
You'll see
you
it.
can easily do it in XSplit because I just went into a thing and hit add other Skype video and I was able to add all you guys up there.
Well, that's what I did. I went to window capture and it's still just a black screen, which I don't really care right now, but still.
Tyler's
In the
wife,
future.
she plays Sims too, John. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife plays Sims 3, man. I literally bought her a fucking laptop so she could play Sims 3. That's the only thing she has on this damn laptop. And it reminded me why I hate PC gaming, because it fucking took me like a couple hours just to set the game up, going through like Origin and all that bull
oh yeah.
EA does. Then this is still fucked up, dude. You know what? I'm gonna open XSplit. You're gonna fucking walk me through that shit.
Hey, don't they have Sims 3 on console? Why doesn't she play it on like the 360 or something like that?
They don't have 3 on console.
Yeah, they do. Sims 3, not Sims 4.
Sure about that? Oh, Sims 4. She has Sims 4. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is Sims 4 out, is it?
Yeah, that's the one she has, Sims 4.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Because
How
that,
many
yeah, I think it's only
Sims
a
games
PC.
is there, man? There's fucking loads.
Well,
They
I
even
think
have
the
XSplit.
reason why they
There's,
have so
there's
many is because
busting
of all the
out and there's
expansion
fucking
packs.
all that other shit.
They have a shitload of expansion packs for The Sims.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. I remember I
Never-
used to be into Sims 2, and I would buy like all the expansions. Like I had like 6 of them before I got out of it.
The best Sims thing you could get is Playboy the Mansion. That's the that's where it's at.
What was that on,
You
like
remember that
PS2 or
game?
something?
Yeah, the PS2. That's where it was at, man.
Yeah.
And that or Leisure Suit Larry, man. That's fucking wanking game right there.
Yeah.
Oh
I got-
man, I should
got-
stream some
I got
The
Leisure
guy
Suit Letty
game.
on the. I got that on the PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magna Cum Laude, the PS2 one.
No, I got the PS3 one.
Oh,
it's like
the
Box
fucking-
Office Bust, I think, or something like that.
Cinema Bollocks Hollywood something, is it?
Box Office Bust.
Oh, it's shit.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty bad, but I got it for $1, so I was like, screw it.
The one on the PS2 and the original Xbox, Magna Cum Laude, it's actually fucking hilarious. Ron Jeremy is in it as well.
What is that Leisure Suit Larry all about?
There's the best way to describe it. You have like the old school adventure games like King's Quest and whatnot. It's like that, but you're like a fucking horny ass dude trying to get fucked.
Yeah. Basically, the one on the PS2 is basically you play as Larry and he's gone to a college and he's on a campus and he's trying to get popular and he's trying to get stuck in with all these girls and a new company come in called Swingles. It's like a dating like TV show and he's trying to get on the show and get a girlfriend and whatever, but you're basically banging everyone and trying to get in there.
Nice.
Funny.
Yeah.
But the music and the characters and all, it's really good.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late for me. I mean, heck, I can see the freaking sun busting through tagged windows right now, so.
It's
Justin, you're what, 2 hours ahead of me?
It's 5
Yeah.
to 8.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here.
I'm falling asleep here, man. Literally.
Yeah.
I'm probably slurring my words as well.
Finish your drink and then you can fix to go to bed.
I'm probably slurring my words as well, man. I'm in bits.
Oh, you're always slurring your words, no matter how drunk you are.
You shut your face.
You and Burhan both. It's like when I hear the voice chat with Burhan, like I can't understand what he's saying half the time because he's always mumbling. And then Jason's like the exact opposite. Like I can have the volume on the lowest setting, he sounds like he's yelling.
If I'm somewhere in public,
He
I won't
does
listen.
yell
I
because
won't
he's
listen
in
to
the fucking
Jason.
garage.
I won't listen to Jason's voicemails if I'm like somewhere in public, because every now and then I'll just leave a voice message where it's just him fucking
Hey,
screaming.
my name is Jason. I don't like this game. It smells like turret sauce.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
probably woke the neighbors up. I'll go fuck.
Yeah. But anyways, Chris, you'll get acquainted soon enough, I'm sure. Like once I guess he must be working right now. That's why he's not talking at all.
Yeah, he works weekends.
Ew.
Jason.
Jason.
The guy we've been talking about the last 3 minutes.
You know what he's doing on the weekends? He's fucking having gay sex with men. And they're shining his head for him. Like a fucking shine a ball with their bollocks.
Yeah.
Oh, I just figured it out, man.
Oh, you're
It's-
OBSing?
Yeah, so I click on configure video, and it says game capture HD 60 640 by 480p. But
There you go.
it's not letting me fucking change it.
You probably have to. Well, are you recording right now, or?
No, I'm not recording.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting you change it. That's weird.
HDMI color range.
Oh wait, you might have to go into
Oh,
your
I got
actual. You know what?
I
You
think
have to
I got
probably
it.
go in your actual Elgato program to change it.
I got this shit. I
Yeah.
fucking got it, you son of a cunt. You motherfucker, you. Hold on, is that it? Oh, it's still not doing it. Hold on.
That's
I'm gonna
right,
move it. Try it
JRPG.
again.
I'm working my way up slowly but surely. I think me and Xander are pretty neck and neck right now, sub-wise.
I'm inching close to 400.
Here, you know
Hey.
that.
Yeah. Let me check see what
How
how he
many
compares to
subs
me.
have you got?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm still at fucking 44, man. Nobody likes to watch my dumbass shit.
I'll
know what
check
it is,
that shit
man?
out, man. Just
Yeah,
don't do
Xander's
Overwatch
at,
and I'll watch.
Xander's at 1838 and I'm at 1842, I think, right now. Yeah. I just recently passed him in subs.
Here, Justin, I actually recently started monetizing, so
Nice.
my views have fucking spiked since I did that.
I told you, man. I tell you, it does it.
I don't give a fuck about the money, man. It's about reaching an audience, you know. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
My reaction video, you know,
Fucking
the
gotcha, you
fucking
punk motherfucker.
Darksiders 3 reaction video. It's
Yeah.
got like over 1,000 views, like in like 4 days or something.
Yeah. Yeah, John should
And
do a
then,
stream
well,
because
yeah,
I think I'm
Little
going to get
Nightmares-
off here.
My Little Nightmares
Yeah,
6
stay
edition,
streaming.
it's got like 1,300 views. or
Now that I
something
got
like
OBS figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Time
fucking
for
stay
some-
around, man. If
Time for
anybody
some
wants to hang out.
Vasecta stream.
Get the fuck off. I fucking
Right.
figured it out.
Damn, man.
Yeah, almost
No,
at
I'm going out
2,000.
to
That's
have a
right,
wank and
Cyber.
go
We're going to
sleep.
hit 2,000 this year. I guarantee it.
Man, I'm trying to hit fucking 50 because somebody
Here's-
subscribed to my
hey.
goddamn
I'll
channel.
give you a
Chris.
subscribe in a minute. Would
Yeah.
chill out, man.
Well, you're preaching
Chris.
the choir. I'm sure everybody here is already sub to you. If
Chris,
not,
here's your problem, man, and I'll be honest with you. Your shit is really fucking hard to find.
that's
like,
what I was
your
telling
channel-
him. Because
Your channel name is hard to find, dude.
All right, let me tell you how I came up with the name real quick, okay?
Just
It's
don't-
It doesn't matter how you
fine.
come up
I'll
with
work
it.
that
Change
zero
it.
out of
Real
there.
quick. This is a quick story. And like, listen, back in the 1998, 1999, I was an aspiring DJ. Even though I was in high school, I used to fucking tape tapes and fucking instrumentals of fucking disc and shit. I used to scratch this shit and I used to make tapes of it. And my name was Kamikaze Soundwaves. And ever since then, my gamer tag and everything, ever since going forward, has always been Kamikaze Soundwaves with a 0. And now I realize that people are like, why the fuck do you have a 0 in that? What the doesn't make no fucking sense. I can't find your fucking channel.
Well, it's just like
So-
It's just like Dead Mouse. But the thing is, Dead Mouse got popular, and therefore people knew to put the 5E or whatever the fuck it is. They don't think of Kamikaze Soundwaves with having a 0 in it.
Agreed. And now I'm
Yeah.
figuring that out. But anyway, that was the story.
I'm just
why I
telling
did.
you, just for your channel name, just change the 0 to an O, and change the Z to an S. And then when you say your username's Kamikaze Soundwaves, people could just type in Kamikaze Soundwaves, and boom, you're there.
Yeah.
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 I mean, but if you
Same
want to have your logos and shit like that, just like you have it now, that's fine. Don't change
I'll
that.
check it out.
Just for YouTube SEO purposes, change it. You know.
I'm streaming on my end now. If anyone wants to jump ship, if you're gonna leave, Justin.
Yeah, I'm
No,
out
I'll
of here,
stay
guys.
on,
What are you
man. I'm
gonna
fucking off
stream?
tomorrow.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna end the Skype. Well, I mean, I don't have to end the call. I guess somebody else is on it, but I'm leaving it.
You
So-
can leave it, just don't end it.
Yeah, peace.
I think I'm gonna go to bed anyway. It's like fucking.
All right, yep, that was a good stream, guys. Sorry that the audio issues hit it up, but yeah, everybody check out Kamikaze Soundwaves. Let me pull up a link on his YouTube channel, and that way, if you're still watching this and you're not sub to him, you can check out his channel. So I'm gonna post it right here, and there it is. So check him out. He will be doing some shit. John, he's gonna be doing a stream right now. If you still want to watch some streaming action, he's actually streaming right now. I'm gonna post his channel right here. This is his channel. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'll probably watch John's stream for just a bit, but I'm gonna go to bed soon. So thanks for stopping by. I am gonna be doing a similar stream next Saturday. And then depending on how it goes, we're going to do it every Saturday. But for the next stream, I'm actually going to schedule ahead of time so you guys can see like a thing saying, hey, I'm streaming. But till then, Down Phoenix out.